filled in well.
With the title match! And the following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall for the UPW 585 Live Championship. And in first, your challenger from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 172 pounds,
Pro wrestling fans, welcome to the Upstate Pro Wrestling presents you, Wrestival, right here at the Dome in Henrietta, New York. I am David J. Keller, followed by Russ Pacencia. Hello, Russ.
Hello, David, and what a match we have leading off tonight. 585 title on the line, Cheech versus none-of-a-kind Anthony Gaines. And, of course, with us, as always, JJ.
Hello, UPW listeners. This is JJ Newhouse here with you at the Wrestival. We've had, continuing the tradition is in remission. Upstate 8 is for the great. And we got a Wrestival for the rest of y'all.
190 pounds.
Wow, you cheesy.
UPW 585 Live Champion and your birthday boy, Cheech.
Here's a guy that probably has the greatest entrance music in pro wrestling today.
Yeah, you've said that.
Absolutely.
Who doesn't like a little Springsteen? Come on now.
He is the boss.
I'll definitely kind of fits the arrogance and pompous movements of Cheech.
You call it arrogance, I call it confidence. When you're the champ, you have every right to be
Time he spent
arrogant.
in the ring, and as long as he's held gold around that waist or shoulder, as he prefers, he may have earned a little bit of arrogance, but
Hey,
you know what I'm saying.
He is a Grand Slam champion. He's captured every title in UPW.
He's going to have his work cut out against him tonight as he faces Anthony Gaines, defending his 585 Live Championship. The first match of a 9-match card featuring Trent, Joey Ryan, Sonny Kiss, Colin Delaney, and the rest of the UPW roster.
and you know what? And you got to look at Anthony Gaines right now. He's just eyeballed Cheech as he's made his way around the ring, as he throws the title into the ring.
Now, we have not seen Colin Delaney. Tonight will be the first time we've seen Colin since
That's earlier this year, isn't
March
it?
or February when he
Yeah.
lost his No Limits championship to Bam Bam.
Well, you know what? Sometimes, you need to take some time off. Sometimes you need to regroup, find yourself. And Colin's been around. He's won all kinds of titles everywhere.
Past year, Colin Delaney's been on Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live. He's been on ROH pay-per-views, dark matches and whatnot. He's been all over the place doing his thing.
Hey,
And what a match this is going to be. Anthony Gaines has been on nothing but fire. Cheech is nothing but a great defending champion. This match may just steal the show to start it off.
And wouldn't that be a great thing for Cheech? Right on his birthday, he could steal the show.
that's right. That's right.
Happy birthday, Cheech.
I should also mention, guys, I can't believe I forgot this. Tonight, we have a 5-on-5
Wait a minute here.
War Games match.
Now, here's Cheech. Now, this is where the mind games come in, and this is where the veteran comes into play right here.
Oh, Cheech knows how to play his time. He knows how to make the pace for every contest that he's in.
You know,
That's what he does.
And you know what? And if you ever notice, you just said it. It's Cheech's pace. It's what he dictates
Absolutely.
everything.
He can speed it up. He can slow it down anytime he prefers.
Hey, he can fight any way you want.
He can.
Any way you want. You want to go fisticuffs? He can do that. You want to do some high fly stuff? He can do that too.
I call him pompous and arrogant, but I give him all the respect in the world. He's a great talent. Not comes much any better than Cheech.
Hey, the Grand Slam champion, as JJ said.
Right.
Right, sir. It was also important to remember is that this is some form of a rematch, actually, not a not a contractual rematch. This is something that Anthony Gaines had to earn at continuing the tradition, by beating Cam to get this rematch. But you have to remember that Cheech beat Anthony Gaines for this title.
Well, he did, but you know what, though? But like you just said, JJ, he had to beat Cameron Akasha Black to get this title shot. So you can say that, yeah, he lost the title, but he earned his rematch.
And after facing Cameron Akasha Black, we have to just hope that Anthony Gaines is 100% right now.
That was a brutal matchup.
It was.
It was a brutal matchup for sure.
Like the Cape Fear Fist, Cameron Akasha Black's finisher, like that could put you out for how long?
Whoa! I'll bet you Cheech is awake now.
Think so? Schwick reversed, up and over to his feet. Kick from Gaines, but ducked. Got him that time. In the corner, charges in. That's that springboard back elbow. Cheech powders to the outside.
Uh-oh.
Gaines may fly high here. Oh. Cheech able to move all the way just in time.
You got to love the ring awareness of Anthony Gaines right there.
Absolutely.
You know, because Anthony Gaines has been around a little bit too. So he's had more than a couple titles in his own right. Oh, what a
He knows
forearm.
what he's doing.
Oh, what a forearm.
Shot to the chest from Gaines.
Yeah.
I just say, guys, what a nice venue we have here to be holding Wrestival for this evening. What a match card. We're going to make history here tonight, guys.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, the Rock Dome, as they call it here in Rochester, absolutely gorgeous.
As soon as Cheech takes any advantage, it almost reminds me of an old Cadillac. You get up to that one speed, you set it at 55, you hit that cruise control if it has it, and you just ride. You just glide. That's Cheech.
And this is what
Until he hits a pothole.
And this is what we've been saying, though. I mean, he's methodical. He dictates the pace. You know, right now he has Anthony Gaines in the corner and just laying waste to him.
Right now, this is sort of like a little rabbit that is topped on the road right in front of that Cadillac. He's just getting run over.
Maybe a neck breaker here. Oh, what an impact.
And you know what? An execution is phenomenal.
And the impact, I don't know if I can translate what the sound does to this. In this dome arena, it is going way up into this high ceiling and it is coming back down. It is incredible sense to behold.
Cheech signing Gaines in the turnbuckle.
And what do they call this? A tree of woe?
They do. He's just tied up. Cheech on the outside, choking. Referee trying to get him to break it.
I didn't see any choke.
You didn't see anything.
I'm the greatest blind commentator there is.
Cheech with a drive-by.
Going to the top to taunt the fans, as Cheech loves to do.
And why shouldn't he? He's deserved his right to talk.
And now, you know what? And this is where Anthony Gaines' resilience comes into play, because we've seen this guy take such a beating at times, just like with Cameron Akasha Black.
Absolutely.
And he came on top. But Lord, I mean,
Every time we think it's over for Gaines, he gets this burst of energy, burst of fight.
You have to remember, though, that Cheech did outlast those bursts of energy when he did take the title from him. It's not impossible to do.
but you know what, though? How many beatings can you take, though? You know, I mean, you take a beating, and then you win, and then it just keeps going and going and going that way. Sooner or later.
I don't know. It doesn't seem to wear Gaines down, though.
At the same time,
He seems to come back with more fight each match that he prepares himself for.
you also have to think that that's not great in a long term, to have a long career. Like Cheech has had it, you can't keep fighting and fighting and fighting. Eventually, you stop being noble. You start looking like the Black Knight. Oh, my arm's off. I can still fight you. Oh, my other arm's off. I'll kick you. It's not a noble pursuit.
Cheech from the top. Missing with the knee.
I want to make a correction from earlier when we said, too, Anthony Gaines had won the 5v5 Live Championship from Nick and it wasn't Cheech.
But Cheech had won it from him.
Oh, here comes Anthony Gaines. He's a house of fire right now. Oh, spin kick by Anthony Gaines has Cheech dazed. Oh! Gaines going for the cover. And only a 2 count.
Once again, bringing that shoulder off the mat.
What should be noted in these title changes is that we've had, I believe, 2 times where the first defense of a title holder for this 585 Live Championship has lost. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, I believe this is Cheech's first defense.
Oh, with the
Headlock driver from Gaines. Cheech may be out. Once again, able to kick out before the count of 3.
You know what? We talk about the resilience of Anthony Gaines. How about the resilience of Cheech?
Former Ring of Honor, CZW, and Revenge competitor.
And Shakara as well.
Oh, Shakara, excuse me.
And you know what? It's one thing to become the champion.
That's another thing to keep
stay the champion.
That's the thing, too. You fight so hard to get to that point. You finally get the championship.
Oh, Iranagi by...
It's almost like
Cheech.
you want to believe that the work is done, but it's only the beginning. You get that gold around your waist, everybody's hunting for you, and I mean everybody.
Correction, that was the Hiroshi Garoshi by Cheech. Right now, Anthony Gaines, he's not moving right now. Oh.
She's setting Gaines on top one more time.
It's almost like...
Oh, going for the tree. Whoa, Gaines reversed it with a kick to the face of Cheech.
Gaines
Trying to work his way to the top turnbuckle. Caught by Cheech from the club to back from behind. Cheech onto the second rope here. Maybe a super back suplex.
No.
Oh, wow. Gaines turned inside and out on that one.
Oh, Anthony Gaines
This has
just...
to be over.
It's got to be it, guys.
Oh my
Once
goodness.
again, Anthony Gaines fighting out of the pinfall.
Anthony Gaines is barely moving, probably barely has a pulse right now, and yet he's still in this fight.
He seems to amaze us every time. Every time.
And he seems to be feeding this for this 5th or 6th win from this crowd. And Cheech is trying to pull in that final killing blow.
Oh, is he trying to go for it?
No,
Not on the apron.
come on
Not
now.
on the apron. Gaines able to fight his way off, kicking Cheech.
Gaines is gonna fly. Oh my God!
Beautifully done.
Oh my God!
The crowd is on their feet right now.
You gotta be kidding me!
We've seen Gaines go to the outside, but never seen him do such a beautiful move. Springboarding from the second over to the top.
Oh my
But
God!
it wasn't enough. It was not enough.
What a move by Anthony Gaines, and starting to see some frustration right here.
As anybody would be at this point. Trying to figure out
dome
what
is
next.
erupting.
What will it take to keep him down? Oh no! Sit up, power bomb. Gaines got out of the pinfall. Adrenaline running through his veins, blood pumping. Repeated forearm shots from Cheech. Sets him up once again. Husker going for a pile driver. Gaines trying to fight his way out. Coming away from Cheech. Oh, we got a schoolboy. Oh, we got a count.
New champ.
New 5v5 Live champion, Anthony Gaines.
We talk about resilience, we talk about fight, we talk about a guy that just will not give up. Your new 585 champion is in fact Anthony Gaines.
The none of a kind has climbed the mountain again. I can only have to wonder if he can stay on a little bit longer this time.
This crowd is on fire. What a match to start off. What a great card we got, guys. Wrestival is making history. New 5-8-5 Live champion Anthony Gaines for the two-time champ. Finally getting the win, regaining his belt over Cheech.
Have you ever dreamt about being a pro wrestler? Or better yet, a champion? And if so, Flower City Wrestling Academy would be the place to go. Located at 1241 Ridgeway Avenue, Suite F, Rochester, New York. Contact us upstateprowrestling@gmail.com.
Welcome back, UPW Universe. RJ here with the new 5-8-5 Live champion, Anthony Gaines. Anthony, we saw a different side of you tonight against Cheech, but at the end, you still reclaimed this championship.
The one that was stolen so abruptly from me by Cheech via a handful of tights. So now we finally see it. We see Anthony Gaines for the athlete that he actually is. No frills, there's a lot of nonsense. No frills, no tights pulling, a whole lot of color and a whole lot of badassery going on, RJ. Now that I'm the 5-8-5 champion once more, what do you think the next stop is for Anthony Gaines, huh? Sure as hell ain't Cheech.
No.
Come one, come all. Bring on everybody. Bring on Sami Zayn. Bring on Vaughn Vertigo. Bring on Carter Mason. Bring on Rob Sweet. Bring on Triple X Ron Falco for all I care. But you know what? I'm going to shoot my own shot. Because the next time you see Anthony Gaines in Rochester, I'm officially entering myself in the Upstate 8 tournament. Boom.
There you have it, fans. The new 5-8-5 Live champion, Anthony Gaines.
How do I get out of here?
Our next match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. And first, from 5-8-5, by
Well, the next match, guys, is tag team competition. As Defiance face off once again against the McLeods to settle their feud that's going on for months now. Majority of the year, I believe, if my memory corrects me. Yeah, since February.
Well, you know what? This is such a huge match, not just because we're here at Wrestival, not just because we're at the Rock Dome, but a win in this match could very well lead to a tag team title match.
Absolutely. Plus, we have the two of the most dominating, working together tag teams in Upstate Pro Wrestling.
Absolutely. I mean, Defiance, their record speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
I mean, how many times have they been UPW Tag Team Champions? They've been
5 times.
5 times.
According to Chris Kane, it's 5 times.
Let's put it this way. We're going to do the Booker T 5 time. 5 time. 5 time. 5 time Tag Team Champions. Defiance.
And no one can fire up a crowd like these two.
Oh, absolutely. The crowd is definitely into it.
If you love them or hate them, they'll get you yelling something. Believe me.
And I love Chris Caden's hair, by the way.
You've always picked on his little
champion,
Bam Bam haircut.
Boston, Massachusetts.
That's actually Pebbles, but
Yeah, whatever.
Weight of 420 pounds. They are Evan and Brothers.
now I'll tell you what, you talk about a tag team that's been together forever, literally, the Brothers McLeod.
Nothing stronger than family.
And you know what? And just like Defiance, multiple time UPW Tag Team Champions, I mean, this is such an interesting, and it's going to be a fight because like I said before, this could be a shot at the tag team championship, and let's just face it, both these teams hate each other.
I've referred in the past to the McLeods as Irish luchadors. They're not big in stature. They're short, little red-headed dudes, to be honest, but they can go. And some of the moves that these guys pull out of the woodworks is amazing. You got to give them all the credit in the world. You might not like their attitude, but you got to respect what they can do in that ring. And to go face-to-face, head-on collision against Defiance, we are going to make history right now in this contest.
Hayden, of course, orchestrating the crowd.
The crowd behind Defiance, as always.
The crowd boos these battling Boston brothers
Exchange
with
of
the
words here
unbreakable bond.
between McLeods and Defiance.
Uh-oh.
Shoving contest here.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
And it's on! Defiance taking it to Evan McLeod. Face plant him to the mat. Go to the cover.
You're not going to beat the McLeods that way. No.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Every time they kick out, that's a little more energy.
Absolutely, it doesn't hurt to try. You have to remember, in a few months ago, there was a four-way tag elimination match in which Defiance eliminated the McLeods early. That match was eventually won with the Rhythm and Booze, which did lead to their run with the tag titles.
And that was one hell of a power slam by Evan McLeod.
I also got to add, too, they ended the reign in that contest for McLeods, but then they also came back and got even by helping Rhythm and Booze take the win of that contest.
This is true.
Yeah, absolutely.
Attacking Defiance behind the referee's back.
Oh.
At this point, these are probably the two best teams that are in the tag picture, so you have to assume that when we do decide a winner between them, they do deserve to go on to face the Process. These are both teams that the Process hasn't faced. There was at one moment last year, Process still very young in the Upstate 8. They did have to
a
face
handicap match with Chris
against
Caden.
Against Chris Caden.
And the teamwork is shown by the McLeods right now. It's just phenomenal.
Oh, always. It's almost like they're the same person, like they're twins of some sort. They aren't twins; they're brothers, but
still, I mean,
there's still a biological bond.
No team works together as the McLeods.
Absolutely.
Let's face it.
But you know what? Yeah, absolutely. And really, the fight in both of these teams, having been former champions, a possible chance at another title shot. Good Lord.
You know what? That's what they fight for. They go through everything they have to get that goal to hang on to it. It's what you get into professional wrestling for, is to wear those belts.
And you know what? And I'll dare say it, no matter who wins this match, this is not over.
Oh, no.
Evan McLeod with Chris Caden. Oh, what a suplex.
Huge impact. Go with another cover here. Chris Caden kicking out on two. And it looked like a choke, but the referee was counting. May not have seen it.
Nah, it was not a choke.
Nah, absolutely not.
Nah, he was just holding him down.
The legs were kicking of Chris Caden.
I didn't see
Kicking
it.
back and forth, which is a normal reaction to be.
He's practicing his swimming moves. What do you want?
You guys are full of it.
Full of caffeine right now, but Chris Caden fighting his way out of it.
Huge forearms to the jaw of Chris Caden. Blocked by Caden. Returning a favor here. Huge shots to the jaw. Evan McLeod is off the ropes. Caught by Kyle, excuse me. A kick to the face from front drop kick from Evan McLeod. Goes another cover. Count of two.
Uh-oh, Kyle McLeod in the high rent district.
Irish luchador attempting to fly here. Diving headbutt to the shoulder of Chris Caden. Go for the cover.
And such classic tag team wrestling right now. The McLeods have literally cut the ring in half.
Oh, they know how to work on their opponent. They know how to make those quick tags, keep their opponent in the corner at all times. They know exactly how to get under the skin of their opponent.
Keeping themselves fresh as well with these tags.
Cause that distraction of the referee, take full advantage every time.
Absolutely.
Never fails. These two could write the book on tag teaming.
Recover and damage, recover and damage. They keep themselves fresh as they wear down Caden. It's
Chris Caden here, fight his way out of the corner. To the second.
Oh, what a forearm uppercut right there by Chris Caden off the second turnbuckle.
he hates him elbow.
Now, is this what Chris Caden needs to be able to make that tag to Maximo Suave? Caden's trying to get fired up here.
He's in the wrong corner.
Crowd is behind him, not knowing exactly where he's at.
Oh.
Now he does, making a tag to Maximo Suave.
And in he comes.
Calls eye taking out Kyle McLeod once again. Docks the line, kick to the midsection. Oh! Roll him down hard. Broken up from Evan McLeod.
That's almost a 3 count. Good Lord.
Kick to the midsection, Maximo Suave.
Maximo Suave is on
Got his
fire right
partner
now.
on his shoulders, gliding the feet to the face of Evan. Bringing Caden down over Evan McLeod. Huge impact, but not going for the cover. Playing with the crowd here.
And that's a mistake right there.
Huge right hand from Kyle McLeod, and another. Oh, some hard shots here tonight at Wrestival. Brings him up. Beautiful combination. Oh, wow. Able to kick out just in time.
McLeod showing some resilience right there.
The crowd's been staying behind Defiance. It's bell time.
Caden hyping him back up.
We're going to set up some double team move to Cena B onto Kyle McLeod, broken up by Evan. McLeod's got Maximo Suave, driving face first into the canvas. Oh, guys, I thought that was it.
Could have very well been.
Our second contest. The 9-match card here for Wrestival. Maximo Suave find his way to break out of that one. Huge forearm to the face of Kyle McLeod. Oh. Double team once again. No. Kyle McLeod able to reverse it. Colliding Defiance. Head to head.
I think Chris
There we
Caden
go.
might need to check
Shatter
his elbow.
machine! Oh!
That move is sick. And the
'Cause it
match
was
is
time
over.
for him to
Wow. And I'll tell you what, the teamwork of the McLeods came through in the end.
Absolutely.
You know,
I
this is
think-
not going to do good for Defiance's ego. As of late, feel like they haven't been able to 100% get that connection they need to get those wins. And the McLeods keep topping over them every time.
The connection of the McLeods is amazing, and I think it's perhaps worthy of a championship title, an opportunity.
Oh, imagine McLeods versus Process.
I'm salivating at the thought.
Wow. Oh, watch out, tag team champs, because I think the McLeods are right on your tail.
And you know what? Kyle McLeod just getting in the face of Maximo, or I'm sorry, that's Chris Caden right there. Where's Maximo Suave right now?
I assume on the floor on the outside of the ring somewhere.
I don't see him.
I don't know, the McLeods were just standing over Chris Caden right there.
They definitely love to taunt their victims, that's for certain. Those are the kind of guys that would pin you 1, 2, 3, and then you get in your face and remind you how much you just lost.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? But they have a right to do that, though. You know, the McLeods are on a roll, and they deserve that tag team title shot. If I was a process tonight, I would be watching my backs. I would have people watching my backs.
Oh,
for me.
absolutely. But
I don't know if
they have a lot to prepare for tonight.
They do have a lot to prepare for tonight. It's not something you can do too much thinking anything that isn't in the moment in war games.
Being involved in our first cage match and having such a stipulation with as number of participants as there is going to be, they don't want to focus on anything else but tonight.
Get caught up in the world of professional wrestling as Elbow to the Job Video Productions presents Catching Up with Caden.
Beat me if you can.
Your host, Chris Caden.
Pretty much know worldwide. I am the host with the most ambition. Well playing, no patience. Make way for the Caden Nation. Now to the curtain and now to the stage.
Catching Up with Caden every Thursday night at 7 p.m. at 106.3 Rochester Free Radio, and right here on Elbow to the Job Video Productions on Facebook.
Face it, you can't defeat the Caden Nation. A blatant facelift, you'll need a Peyton by way of Brooks. Welcome back, UPW Universe. RJ here with the UPW No Limits champion, Cameron Akasha Black. You've been in this company, this area, a very, very long time, but you have yet to see Sunny Kiss. What can we expect from you tonight here at the Dome?
You're right. I've been in this area for a long time. I've traveled the world. I've seen every state. I've wrestled every kind of wrestler. And I've never come into contact with Sunny Kiss. But then again, Sunny Kiss has never come into contact with me. My name is Cameron Akasha Black, Sunny. The greatest UPW No Limits champion to ever exist. I'll make sure of it with these hands. You flew in on a big plane today, feeling real good about yourself. Thinking that you were going to face some local guy and then move on to the next town. Things are different. Today you wrestle, you fight fate herself. I want you to remember this. Nothing moves in this city without my hands in it. Nothing happens in that ring without my say-so. Tonight, lots of things swing in the balance. Your future, my legacy, your ability to walk in the morning. You come here, you respect me, and if you can't, I'll beat it in you.
The following contest is for the UPW No Limits Championship. Introducing first, from Asheville, North Carolina, weighing in at 210 pounds, she is the
All right, guys, we're into our third matchup for Wrestival as Cameron Akasha Black defends her No Limits Championship against none other than Sunny Kiss.
And I'll tell you what, Cameron Akasha Black has been on a roll.
Absolutely.
To say the least.
She is ferocious. She is the Witch of Willowwood. She is the mother of monsters. She is the Baba Yaga. You know what a Baba Yaga is?
That woman has been on nothing but a mad road rage or outrage, I want to say it, as in establishing herself and making known to everybody who she is and what she means to this company.
And you know what? Yeah, JJ just said it. Ferocious. And that's exactly what she's been lately.
Throwing her cape or jacket, what do you want to call it, at Ox Woods.
I don't know, but yeah, well, it might fit him. I mean, you never know.
you've seen him on Lucha Underground. You may have seen him as of late on AEW. It is none other than indie wrestling star Sonny Kiss.
And I'll tell you what, Cameron Akasha Black, she's been wanting competition. Guess what? She's got it here tonight.
She's been wanting competition, and more importantly, she's been wanting to be seen with respect. This is not some sideshow match. This is going to be a great test of styles. Oh, the strength and the power of Cameron Natasha Black.
And Cameron Akasha Black getting things started right off the gate.
With that strength and power.
Hopefully in this match against Cameron Akasha Black, we get to see the athleticism that Sonny Kiss possesses.
Well, I'll tell you what, athleticism is nice, but when your face when you're face down in the mat, it doesn't really mean much.
I'm saying at this point, knowing Cameron, she's going to definitely keep Sonny down on the mat with those hard right fists of hers.
There is no athleticism that can allow you to escape from the Baba Yaga. You know what a Baba Yaga is?
No.
It is a Russian monster. It has his legs like chicken, and it steals the children of evil families. And this is the type of thing that Cameron wants to have represent her.
There we go. Hurricanrana from Sonny Kiss.
And I'll tell you what, there's that athleticism.
Look at that. Whoa! What a slap.
The Kiss dismiss.
That's the first time I've seen Cameron slap.
Whoa!
Normally Cameron's the slapper. Flying head scissors, sending Cameron to the outside, and she is not happy.
I'll tell you what, Sonny Kiss is on his game right now.
Absolutely.
And this is what Sonny Kiss loves. He loves proving these.
Cameron, being a veteran that she is, using the apron to catch Sonny Kiss and trap her. As Cameron works on the back of Sonny. Cameron taunting the fans. I think she gets a drive. She gets motivated from getting under the fan's skin.
Absolutely. And with an AEW super wrestler coming to us, you got to imagine that not only has it energized our own fans, it's probably brought in a lot of new eyes. And Cameron would love to really take that away from them.
Kiss fighting back here, kicks to the midsection of Cameron. Cameron will knock her right back down. Top to the shots from Cameron.
Oh, what a right hand.
Oh, wow. I would think that right fist of Cameron is going to end someone's career.
It could very well.
Uh-oh. Sonny Kiss doing his thing. Caught by Cameron here. Tossed out to the ropes. Kicked in the midsection. Very different, but effective.
That was about a 50-yard field goal right about there.
Cameron doing a booty shake, whatever you want to call it.
Referencing what Sonny Kiss does. And part of everything Sonny Kiss does is genuine and it is purposeful. It's who he is, and it's who he wants to show to the world, show people who are like him, like myself at some points, and try to show them that you can still be tough, you can still be a wrestler or a hero or something. Even, no matter who you are or what you look like, you can do what you want to do. It's an important message.
I'll tell you what, and Cameron Akasha Black in firm control. On the ropes, choking the life out of Sonny Kiss right now.
Sonny Kiss used to tag with one of my big crushes in the industry, Ivelisse.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Right now, the only...
Oh, you can't put your hands on the ref. Oh, what a forearm by Sonny Kiss. That's two.
Kiss using forearms and kicks to fight back against Cameron Akasha Black. Scissor kick, but caught here. Oh, the splits. Oh, and a huge kick to the face from Cameron Akasha Black.
Right now, the only thing getting crushed is Sonny Kiss's nose.
Oh, and a huge splash. Count of 2.
I hear the Jets are looking for a field goal kicker. I wonder if Cameron Akasha Black's available. Oh, goodness.
I don't think they can pay your rates, but speaking of paying rates, if it goes like this, I'm gonna have to call up Tony Khan. You know, I'm in charge of Newhouse Sports Management. I might have to make some deal. I don't think Sonny Kiss is gonna be as worth as much as he was previously.
Headbutt to the lower extremities, shall we say?
Yeah, let's keep it right
I was just about to say it may be some damaged goods, but that might say it better.
Yeah, I don't know the medical terms, so let's go with what you said, Russ.
A knee down there again. Sonny Kiss in pain.
Cameron, so proud of herself here tonight.
Hey, you know what? When you're the champion, you do whatever you have to do.
She's doing what she has to do. Absolutely.
Pride is very important.
She does what she does best. Sonny's definitely attempting to rely on her quickness here to stay on top of Cameron Akasha Black. Drop kick to the side of the head of Cameron. Fans behind him. There it is. People standing moonsault. Once again, Cameron able to kick out. Powerful.
Oh, what a power bomb by Cameron Akasha Black.
Sonny Kiss having enough somehow, somewhere able to fight his way out.
Anytime you're fighting for a title, they just seem to have that little extra kick out.
A lot of it's instinct.
Yep, absolutely. Uh-oh. Cameron Akasha Black sizing up Sonny Kiss.
What's she going for here? Sonny Kiss flipped over to his feet, kicked to Cameron, ducked the line from Cameron. A bridge into, attempt to wrap the legs over the head of Cameron. She fought her way out.
Oh my God, what a right hand.
Cape Fear fist to the jaw of Sonny Kiss.
Sonny Kiss, oh my God. Oh, Sonny Kiss is out.
The Cape Fear fist once again getting the win for Cameron Akasha Black, retaining her No Limits Championship.
AEW wrestler Sonny Kiss has been defeated by Cameron Akasha Black, the UPW No Limits champion.
And I'll tell you what, Sonny Kiss was knocked out cold.
Hasn't moved much since.
No.
Oh, there it goes.
Seems to be okay, but what a right hand by Cameron Akasha Black.
We know that Sonny Kiss is still breathing. That's good. That's a good sign. But man, Cameron Akasha Black came out to prove herself to everybody. And I'm feeling right now she had done just that.
Who is left for Cameron Akasha Black to beat right now?
She's gone through everybody. It feels like we have a lot great up-and-coming talent to give her a little, competition. But
whoever she chooses to set her sights on next, I will pray for them.
According to Cameron Akasha Black, she's holding that title to the day she gets put in the ground. So we'll have to wait and see.
Hey, you know what? It was great seeing Sonny Kiss in the ring, though.
Absolutely. Right here in Upstate Pro Wrestling at Wrestival. Making history here tonight.
Check out Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions on Facebook, and you will see Ultimate Wrestling, Upstate Pro Wrestling, Catching Up with Caden, much, much more.
Rochester, New York. He is the extremely cute wrestler,
And here is a guy that has been all around the world.
Absolutely.
Won titles everywhere. And I'll tell you what, it is great to see Colin Delaney back in a UPW ring right now.
Colin Delaney making his return to Upstate Pro Wrestling since I believe it was March when I think about it. Since we've seen Colin. But he is back at Upstate Pro Wrestling facing off against an AEW superstar, Trent.
Trent?
Yes, JJ, Trent.
His opponent from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 197 pounds, making his UPW wrestling debut, former WWE superstar, Trent Barrera.
I was surprised to hear Liz say Beretta, but whatever you know, his name is Trent, so we can't confuse that one up with anybody.
But I'll tell you what, another AEW superstar here at UPW. And I'll tell you what, this guy, again, one of those guys who's won titles everywhere. He's been to New Japan. He's been everywhere in the world. And to have him
He's one
here.
of those guys to leave the main company and go beyond their control and be able to go out and explore and show off his talent at independent levels. Guys seem to do so much better to be able to create themselves and find themselves without being chaperoned or held their hand by the major corporation.
To turn a phrase to it, all the elite stars are coming to UPW for this night, for the Wrestival. And as you say, the impact of leaving the company, that's something that many could say had that was the company that held Colin Delaney back a little bit.
But you know what, though? This is going to be a great showcase right here.
First time ever for these two to be facing off one-on-one. Trent versus Colin Delaney. Both former WE superstars. Both now running and reigning over their opponents on the indie wrestling scene. Right here at Wrestival.
And I'll tell you what, the crowd's into it already.
We had a handshake, which is always great to see. We don't see it at every contest here at Upstate Pro Wrestling, or very often, period. But it's always nice to see. So we should have a clean contest here. Didn't say should, so I didn't make that.
It's clean until it's clean until it's not.
Right.
It's clean until someone realizes, oh, he's not going to let me win.
Tempers do get flared sometimes. Frustration sets in, desperation sets in, and you got whatever comes next. Quickness shown here from Trent Beretta. Both veterans in this business, veterans of the ring. I've been saying every match may just steal the show, but
I'll tell you what, the skill level that's already being shown in this matchup is awesome. As Trent giving Colin the eye there a little bit.
I'm not sure if we're going to see a whole lot of ground. I was thinking maybe mostly, we're going to see probably a little bit of everything, to be honest, between these two.
A little high five there between Trent and Mr. Colin Delaney.
We know Colin could do it all. We know Trent could do it all. It just depends on which one each contestant feels that they need to go to get the win over their opponent.
You know, and it is a first-time matchup. You know, both of them are still trying to feel each other out.
Absolutely. We're going to feel a process for, I believe, for a while.
Yep.
Trent Putter with the waist lock. Excuse me, I sound like Russ over here stuttering away. We had a pinfall, kick out from Colin. Schoolboy from Colin Delaney.
I resemble that remark.
Another quick kick out.
You do.
Oh, Trent using the ropes there. Referee says, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, Colin is a little hurt over that one.
Oh, Colin's hurt. Is he gonna go away for another 6 months?
Colin claims there was a hair pull involved as well. Said a little bit of the hair tug and a little bit of the rope use.
Colin's complaining about a little hair pull.
Yeah, it's not much, but he's got enough to pull.
Stretching it there a little bit, but
So we talked about the friendly contest, and we see that Trent will go beyond that line to get ahead of his opponent.
yeah.
Which a lot of us won't blame him for. You do what you got to do to get that win. Wins all matters. Not how you do it. Another hair pull on Colin. Colin is getting ticked off here. I know, I remember. It came from Trent.
Oh my goodness. This match is kind of turning a different direction right now.
A little quickly before
so.
yeah, what I hadn't expected.
The fans still seem to be behind both of these wrestlers.
Well, either way, it's going to be a great contest. You know, we're making it.
Here's a hug. Okay.
Oh! Trent sinking him in.
And you know what? That's such a veteran move, and I'm kind of surprised that Colin Delaney would fall for that.
I think it's a mutual respect. I think he felt that. We don't know if they two have met before. We know they haven't gone one-on-one in a contest. It's the first singles matchup against each other, but
I think Colin's a little. He's let his guard down a little bit. He's come back to this home promotion in UPW, been gone for about half a year, and he's wanting to maybe have a little bit of a homecoming, a little welcome home showcase matchup, but he's getting a real fight here.
Yep, that's absolutely correct.
Colin is looking to fly to the outside here.
There's
Trent being smart, walking out of the way.
good move by Trent. Oh, what a
caught him there though. Chopped on the outside.
what a chop.
Good shot from Colin Delaney. And fans, for you sitting at home, earlier this year I had an interview, a shoot interview called The Shooting Ground with Colin Delaney. You can catch that in Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions on Facebook and check out many other videos from Upstate Pro Wrestling and other promotions, as well as catching up with Caden, recorded every Thursday night on 106.3 Rochester Free Radio.
Cheap plug.
Always got to put them out there, man. Wait for the opportunity and go. That's Colin and Trent on the outside of the ring, exchanging huge chops to the chest.
That vibrated the dome, literally.
Oh, Colin knows how to give us those chops. He was tough in the best. He was tough from Hellcat.
Oh, shit. Oh no, wait a minute. What's Trent? Trent, come on now.
Not a suplex on the
floor.
floor.
Oh, no.
That's a concrete floor. Thank God. Delaney able to fight his way out. Going for a suplex of his own. Needed a midsection for Trent. To the ring post. Blocked by Colin. Chop to the chest once again on Trent.
Trent's chest is going to cave in before this match is over.
I was kind of hoping that Chucky T would tag along. But Brent, I thought they were inseparable, but apparently not.
I thought they were best friends.
He's got his own little gig going on there.
Best friends. Trent knocking Colin Delaney to the floor from the apron.
Currently, Trent Beretta is making his fist the best friend of Colin Delaney's face.
Oh, Trent on the outside. Just stalking Colin.
Yeah, setting
Colin
something
Delaney.
up here. He's waiting. A huge clothesline to Delaney.
Oh, you could hear that up here. Holy God.
The count now started by the referee. Trying to get both these men in here.
As Trent gets Colin back in the ring.
Trent digging into the dirty book of professional wrestling. Just staying on top of Colin, everything he can give him. Trent's never been known as a good guy. He's always been one of those that mostly goes with the flow, and if he has to go to a cheap way out, he'll do so. It's never been a secret.
I'll tell you what an elbow. And you know what? With Trent, he's calculated.
Absolutely.
You know, he's methodical. He can do the high fly stuff if need be.
Right.
But if you look at his game, he's a very methodical performer.
He's a follower of the path of least resistance. He knows that, he could do all these fancy moves, but at the end, it's energy consumption. And at this point, he just needs, if he can get the win with a little bit of hair pulling, a little bit of something sneaky, then he'll do it.
Well, he's obviously the bigger of the two. So he's going to have he'll seem to have the strength advantage. Maybe not the quickness advantage because over, Colin Delaney, of course, but.
He's quick enough, though.
He's got the height advantage. You would think you would have the strength advantage over Colin Delaney.
Suplex with a bridge, count of 2 by the referee.
But he is giving Colin time to breathe right now. That may be a mistake. Well, no. If Colin is breathing, he's still going to come at you.
Absolutely. Now that Trent trying to wear down Colin Delaney, which is easier said than done.
Absolutely.
Because I will say this, Colin Delaney is energy personified at all times in the ring.
Trent wrenching on tight. On the head and neck area of Colin Delaney as Colin's trying to fight back here. Shots to the midsection, got cut short from a knee to the midsection in front of Trent. Oh, suplex reverse into a cutter.
I'll tell you what, Colin Delaney, if you're not careful, he can prove any move at any time.
Oh, that cutter, he can pull out of anywhere. Out of anywhere.
And we can say that one was out of nowhere.
Yes.
Oh my God! Almost a 3 count there.
We've seen Colin do that exact move before, a cutter out of the suplex, but it's amazing every time we see it.
Oh my God! All kinds of talent.
Absolutely. I've watched Colin for years before I got into the business. I wasn't familiar that there was a local territory. I didn't know there was anything drivable in the area to go to. And I used to sit home and watch WrestleVision and NWA Upstate. And now I work with and commentate for guys that I've watched for the past 10 years or more.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It really is.
It's amazing.
To go off on that point, Colin has started when UPW was NWA Upstate, but he hasn't fully gone away from that alliance. He was a contender a few while back for the NWA National Championship. That's one of the things he's been doing while he hasn't been here.
What a body slam by
Colin's been everywhere. I mentioned earlier we've seen him on SmackDown, we've seen him on 205 Live. He's been on ROH. He's going everywhere. He's putting his name out there. People definitely know who he is. And he's not going to stop doing what he loves.
Oh, what a knee by Trent. Oh, just caught Colin coming in.
Once again, fans, if you go to check out on Facebook, go to Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions. Go through the many videos that I have posted.
Oh!
And you will see the Shooting Ground segment with Colin Delaney, which shows a few of his matches from here, from Upstate Pro Wrestling. And with me, we have about a 12-minute conversation about how he started and where he's been to, where he wants to go to.
And I'll tell you what, I don't think Trent knows where he is right now. His head just snapped off. The back of his head snapped off of the top of the top turnbuckle.
And that can have a whiplash effect, much like a car accident or something of the like.
And it's definitely wobbling. That's for certain.
I don't think Trent knows where he is right now. I think he's just fighting on pure instinct.
That's all I was thinking.
A hit like that can throw off your balance.
Still trying to catch his balance.
He's still.
Oh, wow. Huge back body drop. Colin sending Trent to the corner. Whips over to the ring post.
Coming back around.
May have hurt something there. Oh,
What a right hand.
to the jaw of Trent. Oh,
Modified shatter machine right there.
Allen comes out and moves from anywhere. He'll take the ring to his advantage.
Trent needs to get some space now. He needs to recover his balance, recover his sight, figure out what's going on. He can't keep taking punishment like this.
I remember back in my training days, being in the ring, still learning my roles and everything. I was pretty early into the training, and Colin came in and started doing his little warm-up to warm up for his match. And just the gracefulness of this guy.
Spinning DDT by Trent.
It's in his blood.
Oh, knee to the side of the head, going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh,
Colin once
Very
again
close,
fighting
very
his
close.
way out.
man. That whole sequence of moves was effortless by Trent. Just effortless. And really, both of these guys, when they get into that groove, it looks to just be effortless.
Definitely know what they're doing. Oh,
What a pile driver.
what a pile driver. That could be over.
Oh,
Once again,
That's-
Colin Delaney fighting out.
that's the closest 3 count, non-3 count I have ever seen. It was literally, his hand may have scraped the mat, counting to 3. It was that close.
See, no matter where Colin is, no matter how long he has not been at Upstate Pro Wrestling, he's always one of the top stars of our main event roster. He's always welcome. He always brings 100%. The fans love him. We love him in the locker room. As a production staff, we all love the guy. He's always welcome, as he is everywhere he goes.
He's
So
really
good to
one
see
of-
Colin back here.
He's really one of the few who has taken the name of Rochester, New York, and been able to spread it around the world, to have it be announced in the big stadiums. That's not something that others really have done.
He's a man that's very proud of Rochester.
Oh,
Kick out from Trent. How close was that, guys?
that was minuscule.
Incredibly close.
Oh my God.
Plus, since I have been doing pops here tonight for my own stuff, Pop Rocks. Check out Pop Rock, guys. It is a comic store slash. They have cereal there. They have many different things to catch your interest. It is owned by Colin Delaney and a few other superstars here at Upstate Pro Wrestling. Go check that out. It's right here in Rochester. I wish I knew the address off of hand. I do not. But I thought I'd give a little shout out there for the business of Colin Delaney. He's a Rochester-made guy, and everywhere he goes, he lets you know that. He's very proud of his hometown.
Oh,
proud of
Colin
his
Delaney get
company.
he flew. Oh my goodness.
No matter where he goes, this is his home. Taking it to Trent here tonight. As Trent's still wobbling here. The quickness of these two is amazing.
What a knee by Trent. Rock Colin Delaney. Oh, you get the roll up. Fighting through is Trent. Oh no.
Oh!
Oh, what a match.
Got it.
What a match.
Wow.
What
I
a
didn't think
match.
it was ever going to end. They just kept kicking out of everything. I thought it was going to go on forever.
This match was a fight of wills. And you know what? Trent just outlasted Colin Delaney.
Lost or not, Colin Delaney deserves all respect in the world. As always. You
I
know?
agree.
But I'll tell you what, you got to give it up to Trent. I mean,
Absolutely.
he went toe to toe with Colin, and you know, give credit for Colin as well. I mean, it was just one of those matches that it was a fight of wills, and you know, and one mistake by Colin cost him the match.
Personally, I might have to make a call to old Tony Khan. I might have to make some deals. I might have to see if I can get you guys to see some more of Trent.
It was a great match.
Absolutely. Well, Trent Beretta brought it here at Wrestival to Colin Delaney.
you ever dreamt about being a pro wrestler? Or better yet, a champion? And if so, Flower City Wrestling Academy would be the place to go. Located at 1241 Ridgeway Avenue, Suite F, Rochester, New York. Contact us upstateprowrestling@gmail.com.
Welcome back, UPW Universe. RJ here with Robbie Vegas and the debuting Chrissy. Chrissy, you got a big match, your first match here in UPW. How excited are you to get this started?
I'm pumped. I'm energized. I'm ready to go. The Dome's a really big arena for my debut. We got a mixed gender match, and I think we're going to do just fine.
I'll tell you right now, she's been training really hard. We're both ready for this. Debut match or not, I think we got it on lock. Everything okay?
Yes. Do you have any strategies going against Chris?
I mean, it's not the first rodeo with him either. I've been in the ring with him many times, so I feel like I know him pretty good. I know that last time he got his hands on Chrissy, we're not going to let that happen. I think you need a little bit of revenge, is what I think.
Right. Now, speaking of revenge, videos have come out, people watching you. One Felicia, I believe. Do you have anything to address with that? Either of you think it's going to play a role?
I heard about it. I didn't see the video.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
I guess we'll wait and see then. People are coming and going. Make sure you get over here to the Dome here in Henrietta for Wrestival.
All right, let's do this thing.
All right, our next match is an intergender tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Sunset Strip, weighing in at 190 pounds, Rockstar Roy Vegas and his partner,
And here we go. Rockstar Robbie Vegas along with Chrissy in this intergender tag team match. As we saw last time, Chrissy got involved with Eris at the last event.
During the scramble match.
Yep.
And in that confrontation, I believe it was Chris Worthless who did, no, Robbie Vegas actually who did come out on top, if that's correct.
Well, it's an interesting matchup. Chris Worthless, he's ruthless in his own right.
Very much so.
Rockstar Robbie Vegas with Chrissy.
Now in this intergender match, there is definitely a...
and their opponents, representing Handsome Boy Modeling School. He weighs a lot and he's really tall. First and foremost, he is the fastest and was overqualified for the
Eris, along with Chris Worthless.
There should be a distinct difference in matchups that Chris Worthless would have against Robbie Vegas, maybe than Eris would have with Chrissy. Well, there's definitely there's a power similarity. The height is definitely different, which can affect leverage and many other things in wrestling.
I'll tell you what, though, Chris Worthless is such a powerful performer.
Very much so, and he's taught a lot of that power to Eris.
You know, Robbie Vegas is a very crafty veteran. As Worthless and Robbie Vegas about to lock up. Oh! Knee to the lower extremities and an elbow to the back of the head.
I really think we were going to get a good lockup in here.
You know? Oh, what a chop by Chris Worthless.
I mean, even I saw that coming. So.
You don't see much. But
No. I can tell you one thing I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing David here with us. He appears to have not gotten back from his intermission break. Now, did you lock the bathroom stall, or was that me?
Oh, what an arm drag by Robbie Vegas. That was me. And another arm drag. Chris Worthless backing off a little bit. Oh. Chris Worthless tagging in Eris. Eris and Robbie Vegas. Now this is interesting.
This is not a mixed tag match. There is going to be some intergender action here.
Yes, there is. This is an interesting height differential, as we say. Eris shoving Robbie Vegas there a little bit.
There is power in Eris. This is.
Oh, what a slap! Robbie is awake. Uh-oh, Chrissy's tagged in. Oh, kick. Here's Chrissy, Eris, staring each other down. Oh, what a clothesline by Chrissy. Another clothesline by Chrissy. Eris is down. Oh, and a big boot by Chrissy. Down goes Eris. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Chris Worthless grabbing Chrissy by the hair. Up against the rope. Oh, duck under by Chrissy. Whoa, the hurricane. All right, Chrissy, you go, girl. You go, girl. Up from the top. Oh. From the top turnbuckle to the outside goes Chrissy.
That is incredibly dangerous. That's nothing that there's a.
Oh, what a
took in that
forearm by Chris Worthless. Takes Chrissy, throws her back in the ring.
Goes back to Eris.
Chris Worthless in firm control with a kick to the head of Chrissy. And it tags in Eris. Here comes Eris. As Chris Worthless was stepping on the hair of Chrissy. But here's Eris grabbing Chrissy by the hair. A lot of hair there. Oh, throws her across the ring. Oh, Chrissy almost made the tag to Robbie Vegas.
Couldn't make it though. Chrissy is not the matchup that Robbie Vegas really wants to have against either of these opponents.
Uh-oh. As Chrissy, oh, wait a minute. Who's that down below?
That might be.
Is it the People's Tramp, Felicia Rose?
It smells like it.
Oh my God. Here's
Felicia Rose
Chrissy.
seemed to, would you say, maybe have a fascination or interest in Robbie Vegas as
it
late.
looked like it. I mean, she's still there. Chrissy's taking a beating in the ring right now.
I don't know if I can really understand that.
Chris Worthless takes Chrissy. Oh, what a slam. As Chris Worthless tags in Eris. And Felicia is still there. She is still there. Eris with Chrissy. Up against the ropes. Oh, with an elbow. Down goes Chrissy. Eris for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count.
Good fight in that case by Chrissy. There's still something there. She wants to keep going.
Absolutely. As Eris in firm control of the match. Up against the turnbuckle. Tags in Chris Worthless. Oh boy.
You have to think this may be enough to put the finishing touches on this match.
Oh. Clothesline in the corner by Eris. Oh, and a big one by Chris Worthless. Is Felicia Rose still at ringside? This is very interesting. Very interesting.
Very
indeed.
distracting, I'd have to imagine. And it just cannot be helping Chrissy.
Chrissy's just taking a beating right now as Chris Worthless tags in Eris. Suplex by Chris Worthless. Chinlock by Eris trying to wear down Chrissy as she's just taking a beating in this matchup.
It may just be the last little bit to wear her down. She's been thrown up and down this ring so far.
Felicia Rose still hanging up in the corner of Robbie Vegas right now. Chrissy really doesn't know where she is right now.
She needs to get out of there as soon as possible. I'll say she's in over her head. Hasn't had as many matches. She's
what a
still
move.
trying though.
What a move by Chrissy. And down goes Eris.
She can make it. This is her opportunity.
This is her
chance.
This is it right here. Chrissy's trying to find her way to the corner where her partner is. Robbie Vegas reaching as far as he can reach with his right hand. He's there, in. Robbie's in. Chris Worthless is in. Duck under by Robbie. Clothesline, no effect. 2 clotheslines, 3 clotheslines. Chris Worthless still on his feet. Duck under by Robbie Vegas. And a sling blade.
Sling blade brings him down.
What a sling blade by Rockstar Robbie Vegas. Oh, he's setting him up.
He's set. And
Chris Worthless gets on his feet. Oh, what a super kick. Down goes Worthless. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, Felicia Rose is screaming at Robbie Vegas. Chrissy looking down. Chrissy asking Robbie, who is this?
Felicia Rose asking to be acknowledged.
Now
is not the time.
Now it's a real distraction right now. She's got a guitar in her hand. Oh, knee to the lower extremities by Chris Worthless. Snap bear and a knee to Robbie Vegas. Chris Worthless going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, kick out by Robbie Vegas. Is Chris Worthless. Irish whip. Duck under by Robbie Vegas. Oh, kick to the stomach. Chrissy. Up on the top rope. Oh, a DDT. Cover. We got a winner. Chrissy pins Chris Worthless.
What an upset.
Whoa.
You have to imagine that was one of the least bet on finishes for this match, but it happened.
You talk about, I'll tell you what, that girl has got to be on top of the world right now.
Absolutely.
What a victory. Nice job. Uh-oh, Felicia Rose in the ring.
What is Felicia
She's got a
Rose
guitar.
doing? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Turn around, Chrissy. Got to turn around. Turn around. Robbie Vegas doesn't see it. Oh, no. Felicia Rose just knocks out Chrissy with the guitar. No.
She's turned that.
Robbie Vegas goes to check on Chrissy, and Felicia Rose vacates the ring. The guitar.
What is Felicia Rose doing?
Wow. What is
her fascination with Robbie Vegas?
I have no idea. But Chrissy with the victory tonight, but
the victory and the victim.
Exactly. Oh my God. And where did Felicia Rose come from? I mean, she wasn't even scheduled here.
Not at all.
I don't get it. Where's the security in this place? But I'll tell you what, it was a hell of a victory tonight for Robbie Vegas and Chrissy.
A statement win for Chrissy.
Absolutely.
If only she could have gone out and celebrated after this.
Good job. But still, Robbie Vegas has to be wondering what is going on right now.
This isn't something that you can just let go. He needs to confront Felicia Rosa as soon as possible before this affects another match.
Absolutely.
Caught up in the world of professional wrestling as Elbow to the Job Video Productions presents Catching Up with Caden.
Beat me if you can.
Your host, Chris Caden.
I'm pretty much known worldwide. I am the host with the most action.
No hating, make way for the Caden Nation. Now to the curtain and now to the stage.
Catching Up with Caden every Thursday night at 7 p.m. at 106.3 Rochester Free Radio, and right here on Elbow to the Job Video Productions on Facebook.
Face it, you can't defeat the Caden Nation. A blatant facelift, you'll need a Peyton by way of
Next, we have a singles match that is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Electric City, weighing in at 2,920 liquid ounces, he is the leader of your parade.
Here we go, guys. As Cloudy, Rain your Parade, face off 1-1 against the King of Dong Style, Joey Ryan.
I've heard this match called the King of Bong Style versus the King of Dong.
Yeah, there's been comparisons as of late. We've seen the posted of Cloudy being referred to as the King of Bong Style.
King of Bong Style, probably very, very pleased with these CBD dispensaries around here at the Wrestival.
How far will Cloudy go for a victory?
Cloudy will go as far as it takes. There is no limit to Cloudy's ability. There is no limit to how far Cloudy would go to get that pinfall.
All right, and his opponent, Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 215 pounds, put your hands together for the King of Dog Style, Joey Ryan.
And people on their feet for this one, guys. We finally have the King of Dong Style, Joey Ryan, here at Upstate Pro Wrestling.
Do you like pina coladas?
Not really.
No? Yeah. Not even in the rain?
No, not good.
Not good.
Well, if you're not into yoga, you might be into this match. And I have to say, I don't know if I'm completely swayed by one Joey Ryan. And I don't think Cloudy is either. I think there's a distinct feeling of disrespect that Cloudy may feel from Joey Ryan. There's a feeling that you have to remember Cloudy has been a big part in helping build UPW. If I'm not mistaken, he was in one of the first matches of UPW.
16-year veteran.
Yeah,
absolutely.
16 years.
16 years.
I mean, to
Ring
be
of Honor.
I can't say how long that Joey Ryan has been in the business, but that man has been everywhere. We say this all the time, and how far the wrestlers have to travel, how much they travel, where they have gone to perform their special talents.
I will say this.
Joey Ryan has been absolutely everywhere in it for this wrestling business.
I will say this. Do not take that lollipop. That's all.
No.
Do not.
We should just cut to the chase. We know that what Joey Ryan has made famous is a very particular move, which while it is a very effective move, it does require a bit of a setup.
You're referring to the Dong Flip?
Yes, I am. And
yes.
Cloudy needs to make sure. He needs to block out all instincts that he has of
grabbing,
offense to
grabbing
that region of of the anatomy.
Okay, let's just
talking about grabbing Joey's junk.
let's put it this way. That's one powerful dong, right?
and it's a mental flip that
Well, if your
Cloudy
night goes
needs
right,
to-
maybe you'll find out yourself,
I'm
Russ.
just gonna
But
put it
right
this
now,
way.
let's focus on this contest.
Yeah,
We have
let's
Joey
focus on-
Ryan playing with the crowd.
The powers of that dong are
It's a
unmatched.
mental
Once again, save it for your after party. Right now, let's focus on the match.
It's a mental flip Cloudy has to make and focus on everything except that. He can't get it trapped into it.
Well,
Cloudy definitely has to concentrate. That's for certain, JJ.
I don't know. I'm looking at the CBD tent right now. That's.
Well, I
boy.
hope that Cloudy's mind is clear here
Well,
tonight.
You know, and
He's kept his body clean, prepared for Joey Ryan, because we all know, and Cloudy knows.
the one thing we know
what kind
about
of
Joey
talent
Ryan,
Joey Ryan is.
the one thing that we know about Joey Ryan, and it's a lesson in life: make sure you have soft skin. Make sure it's moisturized.
And apparently, with him, it's plenty of lube.
At the same time, a match with Joey Ryan, that can cause a lot of anxiety.
Once
I
again,
feel that-
Russ, be prepared for your after party.
I feel there's been some.
Hey, I didn't say anything that time.
There's been some things that Cloudy may have done to relieve some of the anxiety he may have been feeling. There's some things that advantages of being the king of bong style.
Cloudy has been on the down
Here we go.
side of his matches lately here in upstate.
There we go.
Definitely a great talent. For love or not, he had to respect his abilities. He knows what he's doing in squared circle, and he's going to do whatever he can to get a win over Joey Ryan. Now, how big would that be for Cloudy, guys? If he gets a win over,
I'll tell you what.
the worldwide known of Joey Ryan.
Well, you know what? When you see a name like Joey Ryan on the card, how jacked are you?
I was pumped, and I've been pumped for the past month knowing he's going to be at this show.
And you know what? And if you're facing Joey Ryan in a match, how pumped are you?
Your nerves have to be going crazy.
Nuts right now. Now,
if I was Cloudy, I'll be shaking right now.
But
I wouldn't be able to keep my feet on the ground.
But the thing about Cloudy is he's been in this business how long? He's faced how many guys?
Yes.
You know, so maybe he doesn't have the nerves of a younger guy, but in the back of his mind, he's thinking about that dong. That's all.
Once again, Russ, save it for the after party.
Well, right now in the front of his mind, he's thinking about this crowd that is once again taunting him.
If only there was a counter as to how many times I'm going to say dong in this match.
Cloudy does have a hard problem ignoring the fans. He does let them get to him. He definitely shows frustration very often and lets the fans get to him. Tonight, he's got to concentrate, put that all behind him, and focus on what's in front of him. And that's Joey Ryan, the king of dog style.
But you know what, though? Joey Ryan, for all the showmanship that he has, he is a very skilled performer in that ring.
He can do it all.
And you know what? And he uses his distraction or his persona
here we go, guys.
to his favor.
He tempted there.
Oh.
Cloudy firmly denying. No means no, Mr. Ryan. No means no.
Well, I know that Cloudy's significant other, his girlfriend, is in the crowd. So that's one thing he does not want to see him do, and that's grab another man's you know what.
I'll just say it.
Dog.
There you go.
Gotta keep it on the PG.
Arm wringer by Cloudy.
That's what I want to see from this match. I want to see a wrestling match here.
Well, you know what?
I want to see a lot of things, but one of those things is a wrestling match.
Both competitors here are known to get very technical. They're able to take it to the mat, bring down their opponent, find that one injured part or the weakness of their opponent, and stay on top of it.
But you know what, though? Joey Ryan he's one of those guys that can wrestle any match you want to do.
Yes.
You know, and he's so underrated as a technical wrestler.
And Joey Ryan being the bigger contestant in this matchup, he's might would have ground Cloudy, as Cloudy may go for the aerial tactic, but we'll have to wait and see here.
You have
We're
to-
still in a feel-out process, obviously.
You have to also think in your mind that there's maybe a certain factor of maybe noticing the success that Joey Ryan has had, and maybe feeling that, you know, if Cloudy may feel that if he had done a few things different, he could have that sort of cult following. He does have the same skills, maybe not in a particular package, but he does have a similar set of skills that he could. Maybe he feels that he should be as widely known as Joey Ryan. And this match could be a big statement for that.
Oh, the power of that dong. I think we're seeing it right now. Oh, look at Cloudy.
Cloudy with teasing Joey there.
And I'll tell you what, that is a veteran move right there.
He set him
Absolutely.
up, and he got it. It worked.
And
Cloudy letting the fans get to him.
And I will say this. Cloudy's hair is on point tonight.
You mean his Justin Bieber haircut, as the fans would call it? Oh, big mistake on Cloudy's part. He hurt his leg.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Are we going to see it? Joey Ryan stalking Cloudy right now. Oh, boy. I think Cloudy might gain a couple inches.
You know, I would normally say it's a cheap tactic, and it is, but there's some guys the fans will let get away with it, and one of them is Joey Ryan.
Ooh.
Definitely an entertainer, that's for certain.
I will say this, though. That is a great picture, though. That is a great picture.
These types of tactics, it's the antithesis of what Cloudy is as a wrestler. He doesn't care about like appeasing these fans. He knows what they think about him. He wants to show that he is the better wrestler.
Hey, JJ, spell antithesis.
Sorry, something happened with my mic there. I did spell it.
You know,
I don't know what happened with my mic there.
Joey Ryan is technically correct. He did count 6 times. He did win. He has won the match twice, technically speaking.
You know, not every a wrestler's career doesn't end until, you know, sometimes unfortunate, but normally a guy can go forever until he finally comes at the end. Are you guys thinking maybe, well, I don't know, here's my question. Did Joey Ryan do porn before pro wrestling? Or does he do it after when he retires?
I think he's doing it now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Bringing the dong style here to Upstate Pro Wrestling at Wrestival. Cloudy tempted to do a thing, but having to use the ropes to do
look
it.
at that.
Cloudy's like, if Joey Ryan could do it, I can too.
Cloudy's showing up Joey Ryan right now.
Flips his head into the top turnbuckle.
Ooh.
That seems to me like a partiality by the ref. There were several counts that he gave to Joey Ryan, and not many. He seemed to be a lot more strict with Cloudy.
I think he's trying to get some order in this match.
But why order now and not then?
You know, if you got to do it at some point, otherwise it's going to get out of hand.
Were you guys aware of that Cloudy was in the very first match on the very first show of Upstate Pro Wrestling?
I mentioned that.
You know what? I did not know that, but you know what? That just goes to show his.
Do you know who it was against?
I do not.
Well, I do.
Do you? Yeah. Mr. Know-It-All.
Yes, I do.
Who was it, JJ?
I'm not saying.
Oh, of course.
Okay, then
I'm not a teacher.
You're not proving it.
Were you able to? Okay. Did you watch the match? Did JJ?
No.
No. Is Cloudy in firm control of the matchup right now over Joey Ryan? As the Justin Bieber chants start getting under the skin of Cloudy.
And you know what? And aside of Cloudy for a second, he is a former heavyweight champion, tag team champion, Upstate 8 winner. You know, anything could happen. Never to cut Cloudy short. Although he's not much taller than you, Russ, you know.
I tower over
He can
Cloudy.
go. He can go. He may be
Absolutely. Cloudy
maybe short in stature, but he can go like he's a giant sometimes. So
Cloudy in the high rent district.
going for the foot stop here. I got caught by Joey Ryan with a boot.
No.
Stagger Cloudy.
That's one powerful dong. Look out.
He's staggering. There he
Oh!
goes. The head colliding with the dog.
The power of the dong
I don't know,
shows
is
itself
that-
yet again.
Is that still PG? I'm not for certain anymore.
Joey Ryan on fire. Couple of elbows. Cloudy into the ropes. Oh.
Got caught from a kick from Cloudy. Got caught. Spine buster. Does he have it?
No.
Does not. Kick out on 2.
And here we go.
Joey set him up for something here.
Joey's stalking Cloudy right now.
Well, going back to that original game plan.
Caught. Duck the line. Wow, tornado DDT onto Joey Ryan. They may have it here, guys.
Wow.
Cloudy has got to stay on top here. He can't switch around.
Cloudy does get distracted really easily. There he's spending time taunting the fans to stay on top of Ryan here. Oh, set him up for something. Joey's trying to fight his way out. Back elbows to the back of the head. Flying from Cloudy.
Oh,
he
got him! He got him!
He got him!
There's one powerful dong! Oh no! No! Here we go! Are we gonna see it? The dong flip! One!
This be it!
Oh! Come on!
Not only did Cloudy just kick out, but he's embarrassed as all can be.
He did kick out. It's not an embarrassment. He is.
I'm surprised he just didn't let himself stay down and just go into the back.
No! Oh no! Oh no! He's got the sucker! Oh no! No!
You know, now this is entertainment, fans. Oh!
Oh, the ref caught him. Caught Cloudy with the legs on the rope.
Oxwoods caught the feet on the ropes from Cloudy. Broke up the pinfall.
Oh no!
Great referee.
Oh no! Cloudy,
That's
turn
alive.
around! Oh! Ha ha ha!
Super kick! It's got to be it. Got him. Congratulations, Joey Ryan here at Wrestival being successful over Cloudy.
The power of the dong could not be denied.
What a win, guys. What a match. And it's not over.
No.
It is not over. According to my
all.
notes, we have 3 more matches to go.
We have a triple main event, so to speak.
Yeah, we have outstanding matches to come. The Flower City Wrestling Academy Battle Royal, top of the class championship on the line. We have the title match
for champion title.
I don't know how to explain the interim. I don't even
You may
understand
call it
interim
that.
championship, but we have H.C. Loke facing against Carter Mason for UPW World Championship on the line. Plus, our main event is a 5-on-5 steel cage War Games. Team Matic versus Team Vile Society.
Have you ever dreamt of being a professional wrestler? Have you ever thought about stepping foot in the squared circle? How about being a champion? Well, now here's your chance. 1241 Ridgeway Avenue, Suite F, here in Rochester, New York, Flower City Wrestling Academy. Start your journey today. Training every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 6 to 9:30 p.m. Trainers Matic and Chris Caden share their experiences and knowledge to help better you in the world of professional wrestling. Don't wait, join up today. Email upstateprowrestling@gmail.com. Do it.
And here we go with the Flower City Battle Royal to determine the first ever Flower City champion.
This Battle Royal isn't like a normal, guys, where everybody starts off at once or enters every 2 minutes. We do it in sections of 5 people at once, and there is 5 separate waves. So as far as my notes say, there is up to about 25 people in this contest.
Oh my goodness.
So we'll see different waves of people come out at once at each time. First wave is Young Bull, Eris, Tony Toxic, Villaman, and Mike Diaz. And Eris was just recently in her match, so you have to question how fresh she really is at this point.
I don't know.
Especially with being drawn in the first wave, that can't be helpful. Right. Yeah, I have to also think she may be warmed up.
There's the bull chops to Tony Toxic in the corner.
Those chops are ferocious. It's not quite at the level of a Hellcat, but you have to think as Young Bull develops and gets older, he could have that same impact.
Tony Toxic is having a hard time right now. Yes.
Jay Vision is off the track and is on his way to the ring.
Charlie Locke is here.
A very talented young man.
Was someone just eliminated?
Wait a minute. Ben Hameen?
Tony Toxic has been eliminated.
Wait a minute. What is Ben Hameen doing in this match?
Who knows? He makes his way whenever he's not expected. You all know that.
Well, you have to remember that the point of this match was to represent the Flower City Wrestling Academy. The future is blooming for Upstate Pro Wrestling.
He may be here to scout talent.
That is absolutely true.
I have done a similar thing in past Battle Royals. It's very. I didn't quite find it as useful, but it could be. It's possible.
Wave number 3 is going to be Fireheart, Keyword, Chris Worthis, and JT Ray.
Chris Worth is making way out after he got pinned by a girl. One match ago.
Do you think there was some ribbing in the back? I'm just saying.
I'm sure there was. I'm sure there was.
Be aware, this is for the Flower City Wrestling Academy Championship. This is to the shows that have been put on Facebook and on YouTube. These
wait a minute.
shows.
Wait a minute. Who's that coming out?
Crowd is going nuts. That is La Sombra Negra.
Very popular, very good.
Wow.
With some of his first designs and
They got a whole set of bleachers
videos.
about to tear the place down, hopping out of their seat for this guy.
He's a very exciting student.
Now the details on this matchup, guys, is for the Flower City Wrestling Academy Top of the Class Championship. Was created for the Flower City Wrestling Academy to figure out who is on the top student. Title will be defended at the Flower City Wrestling Academy. The championship will be defended at the Flower City Wrestling Academy during their monthly student shows, which can be found on Facebook or YouTube.
Those student shows typically the Monday before one of the UPW shows.
And there was an elimination.
It has been created to highlight tomorrow's stars.
It's very helpful to take a look at some of these videos. It's the blooming future of upstate professional wrestling.
If any of you fans sitting at home tonight ever had that dream or ever wondered, could I be a wrestler? Do I have what it takes? Flower City Wrestling Academy.
Fireheart was just eliminated. Oh, wait a minute.
If you ever want to follow the dream, if you've had a dream of being a professional wrestler, you need to go to Flower City Wrestling Academy.
I can tell you,
they train Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. It's the best school with the best teachers and for the best price. I'm not going to mention how much it is now, but it is dirt cheap for the talent and the learning that you will get from going there. If this is your dream, if this is what you want to do, Flower City Wrestling Academy is where you need to go.
I think Chris Worthless was just eliminated by La Sombra Negra.
I can tell you, one of the better students from the Flower City Wrestling Academy, one of the ones that I have spent some time learning with and learning about is that Keenan Moore, the Tasty Boy, is actually with his in this match finally teaming with his fellow Tasty Boy, the Matt Lawson.
And I'll tell you what, you have some veterans in the ring right now. You have Nick Ando, you have Rockstar Robbie Vegas. La Sombra Negra bringing this crowd to its feet as we have another elimination. Oh, he got two eliminations back to back. Charlie Locke right there. Charlie Locke, a fan favorite. Is that Ben Amin he's got in the corner there?
I'd have to argue with this crowd that La Sombra Negra is the fan favorite here.
Oh.
Nick Ando eliminating somebody there. Was able to see who it was.
Nick Ando, previously a teacher at Flower City Wrestling Academy.
Yeah, I've heard Coconut Jones has been around to get back in the game to prepare himself for the War Games match for tonight, or main event here at Wrestival.
A little bit of a warm-up.
La Sombra Negra is on fire right now.
And Fuego!
There you go. I'm sorry.
Oh, huge back elbow from Young Bull to La Sombra.
As Ben Amin is in the corner.
You know what, Young Bull reminds me.
Oh, Charlie Locke almost. Charlie Locke is out.
Oh, Young Bull's been eliminated.
Young Bull.
The young man who I was going to say reminds me of Orlando Jordan.
Yeah,
a
absolutely.
But much more talented.
La Sombra Negra bringing his crowd to its feet right now.
The bleachers, the far left bleachers over there are on their feet for La Sombra Negra.
Oh, Benamin. Nick Gano with a clothesline. Benamin's out. Oh, wait a minute.
Bam Bam chopping the chest of La Sombra. Keenan Moore, huge European uppercut to Bam Bam.
And Benamin is out.
Now Keenan Moore has caught my eye as of late, guys.
I'll tell you what,
Kid came out of nowhere. I actually went to catch some footage at the Flower City Wrestling Academy months ago.
I'll tell you what, Robbie
Keenan
Vegas
Moore
just got
happened to be there for his first time, and
that was in April, I
within
believe.
2 or 3 months he was already having his match, and wow.
And Robbie Vegas just eliminated by Nick Ando.
We're final 6. We have Keenan Moore, Matt Lawson, La Sombra Negra.
Sombra Bam Bam exchanging huge fists here. La Sombra in the best of for now. Says about the ropes. Usher been reversed. Drop down. Oh, got caught.
Really
got caught. And a stunner. The bleacher's gone crazy.
Oh, La Sombra Negra encouraging the fans right now.
Irish whip reversed it to the corner. Up and over. Legs are out ahead. Beautiful flying head scissors. La Sombra, very impressive here tonight in his debut. Huge right hands. Taking every former down in their path.
He's just got everybody reeling right now.
Well, he's got to with that type of support up there. Wow. Oh!
Bam Bam.
Hard landing.
Oh.
Face planted La Sombra to the canvas.
I've seen Bam Bam interact a lot with La Sombra Negra, almost trying to take him under his wing, as a fellow luchador. And you have to think maybe he's seeing the support he's getting, and maybe he's a little bit angry about that.
Bam Bam playing the smart here. Thumb to the eye, took full advantage. Got Ando down, kicked into the face. Now it's Bam Bam and Lawson going head to head. Lawson with a backslide, but no. Small package. Once again, Bam Bam kicking out. Press Bam Bam. Rolling forward is Lawson.
Oh man, Lawson's showing some athleticism right here.
So
nice sequence.
Former contender for
pulls on Professor Wrestler.
Matt Lawson, a former contender for the UPW Heavyweight Championship.
Keenan Moore going at it here.
Keenan Moore.
Wrestler.
Oh.
Dock the line. Springboard.
Whoa! Tasty. What a back elbow by Keenan Moore.
That was like a 2 or 3 flips in the air before he landed with a crossbody. I don't know what the hell that was, but it looked beautiful.
I'll tell you what that was. That was tasty.
Springboard down to the code breaker.
The taste breaker right there. That's what that is.
La Sombra Negra with what?
You have to imagine this is a bit of unfamiliar territory for Keenan Moore, being against this type of crowd support.
Guys, I hope that balcony's got great support, because they're really jumping for La Sombra Negra over there. The line is Lawson. Oh! Dragon suplex. Spinning neck breaker. Over the cover of Bam Bam, broken up with Professor. Professor Wrestler, one of the biggest jerks in upstate pro wrestling.
The dean of Wrestler University.
Along with Christopher Smelly Pants.
What a right hand.
Go to the cover. Once again, Lawson able to kick out for the count of 3. Did you guys catch that? Mr. Stink.
We caught it.
It's just
Maybe he can hook up with the King of Dong style and see where that goes.
Go hang out with Grouch in his garbage can somewhere.
Oh, what a forearm by Professor Wessler.
Wrestler very proud of himself. I got caught by Nick Ando from a beautiful drop kick.
One of the best drop kicks in the business right there.
Corner.
Absolutely.
Arch whip to the corner. Reversed. Ando's up and over on the apron.
Nick Ando's got to be careful.
Shoulder thrust to Lawson. Springboard back in. Plants a face first. Kick to the jaw. And here Karana.
Nick Ando's on fire right now. Professor Wessler
on his shoulders.
Oh, what power by Nick Ando.
Oh! It seemed to be an F5 from here. Oh, but not able to keep him down for the count of 3. We should have gotten more into details. When it gets down to the final 6, it goes into a pinfall. Yes, we're not seeing any eliminations over the top row. It's been all pinfall attempts. As Ando's trying to lay on a pile driver on the Wessler. Got a low blow. Not surprised. Apparently the man knows everything, but goes the cheap way out every time.
La Sombra Negra is on the outside.
Lawson set him up here for something. Charges in, ducks a line from Wessler. Ducks another. Caught the foot. Punch attempt. Wessler's begging him not to. Little weasel that he is. Sorry, am I shedding too much opinion here tonight?
No,
maybe a little bit.
Not at all. Not
a little
at all.
bit.
Whoa, what a swinging neck breaker.
Does he have it here? Lawson got it.
Matt Lawson.
I have to wonder what a great student like the fellow Tasty Boy Keenan Moore thinks of this.
I don't know, but La Sombra Negra is still fighting on the outside of the ring.
So
looks
Matt
like
Lawson
it's
is the newly crowned, first ever Flower City Wrestling Academy top of the class champion.
You know what?
Congratulations, Matt Lawson.
Everybody dreams about winning a title.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, to come out of the Flower City Academy right away with a belt around your waist or over your shoulder, however you want to do it,
but
that's one hell of an accomplishment.
Something seems to be wanting to be said.
Nick Ando has the mic.
Congratulations, kid. You know, I started training at a pro wrestling school 12 years ago. And here I am. It's amazing to me how far the school has come. So, again,
Nick Ando, of course, a teacher at the time that Matt Lawson was just starting training.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Come on, Nick. Come on.
Stop it away on Lawson.
are you kidding me?
Oh, come on, Nick.
Of all people.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Look at me. I'm a two-time UPW heavyweight champion. I'm a Grand Slam champion. Last month, I was in the main event. This month, they came and put me on a poster. And I gotta come out.
Stop it away on Lawson.
Goddamn sparkle cowboy. Take your victory, kid. I just know the dream just begun.
Wow. Where's some security coming out? Come on,
I
guys.
need to break this up. Where's Keenan Moore? His brother. I have been told that the Tasty Boys had been they haven't had a lot of contact recently. And I can't imagine that would be enough to.
That's tasteless right there by Nick Ando.
Yeah, I'm just in shock, guys. That's not the Nick Ando we've grown to know.
But you know what, though? I mean, I can understand his frustration. You know, I mean,
being in the business for so long, being a champion, getting knocked down to what he may feel may be the lowest card.
You know, but you know what?
It's the fact of being the teacher that is surpassed by the student that can eat away at someone.
Yeah,
when you're on top and you get knocked back down, it's so hard to get back up again. And it's got to be one of the worst feelings in the world, especially when there's so much great competition. We got kids coming straight out of school, just a couple months of training, lining up themselves in fatal four-ways, which Nick Ando was a part of as well, to win a championship. You know what I mean? Having these younger kids surpass you after you've already been on top and been knocked down so far. It's got to be frustrating. I understand in a way, but that's not the Nick Ando we know. We saw a totally different side right now.
But you know what, though? It happens in this business.
What we thought was a great introduction or ending to the match, saying congratulations, kid, and then just taking him out, beating the hell out of him. You know, I'm sure Lawson's going to look to getting some revenge on Nick Ando. But, you know, congratulations to Lawson, the first ever Flower City Wrestling Academy top of the class champion. That's a great accomplishment for Lawson.
Welcome back, UPW Universe. RJ here with your captain, the captain, Nick Ando. Nick, what happened at the end there? Where's this coming from?
It didn't speak for itself. I'm sick of this shit, man. Like, it doesn't matter. Last month, I was in the main event. I wasn't even on the goddamn poster this month. I'm in a battle royal with a bunch of students. It's bullshit. Look at this. You interview people, even you want to be bigger than me. Ask me where it's coming from. That's where it's coming from. I'm sick of this shit. Every time I go out there, I get hit in the balls. Nobody ever says anything. Nobody ever changes a decision. I lost my title. I didn't even get a rematch. And I'm in a goddamn student battle royal. Where's it coming from? You tell me.
It's fairly obvious out there that you got a vendetta against these students now.
It's not the students. It's everything. Where's my fucking respect?
I know. I guess we got to go to these students and.
Oh, I guess we got to ask the students. They know what's going on. Get out of here with that.
Well, we have to see what's going on with Nick Ando.
What's going on with the Nick Ando?
Welcome back, UPW Universe. RJ here with the inaugural
Flower City Wrestling Academy champion,
Matt Lawson. Matt, being the inaugural champion that you are, you got to have some sort of game plan going forward for the rest of this roster here at UPW.
Well, look at partner. Not exactly sure what the future holds. I just know when I was growing up, with a little cowpoke on the ranch, I had one dream. And that one dream was to become a professional wrestler. And you know, a year ago, I made that happen. I've had a lot of bumps down the road. I've gone through a lot of things, but now I'm here. The inaugural Flower City Wrestling Academy champion. And you, the captain, Nick Ando. There's nothing you can do about that, partner. Nick Ando, you might be the captain, but there's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Matt Lawson.
Well, we have a first in UPW history for your next match. We have a champion versus champion match for your UPW Heavyweight Championship. I said it was for your UPW Heavyweight Championship. Thank you. Thank you. This is a monumentous event. Introducing first, from Campbell, New York, weighing in at 250 pounds, your current UPW interim heavyweight champion, HT Love.
Guys, I've said it every match. This may just be the match of the night.
Our second main event.
Here comes the pit bull of UPW.
Champion versus champion.
You go.
Excuse me. The King of New York, interim heavyweight champion, H.C. Loke.
I've got a little something to say about this being champion v champion, but I'll wait for both competitors to get into the ring.
Now this match was meant to take place last month at Continued Tradition. Carter Mason canceled his appearance for an opportunity with WWE, who he was shown on NXT TakeOver and also had a match on Raw with the Viking Raiders.
You know what? If you had that kind of opportunity, what would you do?
Yeah, you know, I can't say it would have done the opposite, believe me. UPW management had decided to crown an interim champ at a Continuing Tradition, which we saw H.C. Loke defeat at Gando. This match will crown the UPW World Heavyweight Champion.
And his opponent from the King City, weighing in at 185 pounds, he is the King of North and your current reigning UPW Heavyweight
And I'll tell you what, this kid, if he can get past H.C. Loke, who is left?
If you get past H.C. Loke, you get past anybody. H.C. Loke is tough as they come. The King of the North, Carter Mason, going one-on-one tonight. The Heavyweight Championship on the line against King of the New York, H.C. Loke.
If he gets past H.C. Loke, I could see him just going to a much bigger pond, so to speak.
Uh-oh. Nose to nose right now in the ring. I mean, H.C. Loke is just, he's been in the business for so long. There's nothing that would surprise him. But I'll tell you what, Carter Mason is just so talented and seems to come out on top on matches that he shouldn't come out on top of. But he's holding, well, we'll say half the bell.
What's this now?
Whoa.
Yeah, kind of split right now.
Whoa.
Now this is
No.
Casey Doyle's music. The co-commissioners, Casey Doyle and Count C.
What are they doing here?
Hold on a second. Hold on.
What are they doing?
All right, everybody. Just give us one moment. This is a big match, you know? Big stakes in hand.
The commissions.
Gentlemen, we get it. This is huge. We just want to take a minute of your time. This will not take long. So, me and my co-commissioner here were talking backstage, and we had ourselves a couple of firsts here. So, this is the first time that we have two heavyweight champions competing against each other for the title. Therefore, this will be the first time that we are announcing an undisputed UPW heavyweight champion.
That's huge. This is huge.
It's a big deal. So we did not believe that a regular match would be enough to handle this. So tell us what happened, Count.
Well, I say since we got two belts and two champions, we make this match a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Wow. Come on. Yes.
Yes.
What are they?
Good luck to you both, gentlemen.
Good luck, gentlemen.
So the commissioners sit in the couch with margaritas in their hands, and then they come out and change it to a 2 out of 3 falls match?
We all know that anybody can win any match against anybody at any time, given a certain move with the timing and whatnot. If you get 2 pinfalls over your opponent, there's no question who the better one was.
It's definitive. And I feel that, I'm going to say this. I feel that this shouldn't be a special match of 2 champions. I feel that Carter Mason, he wants to go off, have a Viking experience or something like that, wants to go off and be on national television. Fine. You can go and do that. But if you miss your event, if you miss your defense of your title, you do not get to keep your title and someone else can become the interim. I feel that H.C. Loke is the true UPW champion, and this is his first defense after Carter Mason had vacated it.
You know what? I have a hard time disagreeing with JJ there.
Although I really can't stand the guy sitting next to me, I can't necessarily disagree.
I don't want you to like me or something. I just want you to acknowledge that I am right.
I'm saying, although I dislike you in a bit, I'm not going to disagree with you at the point. I kind of see where you're coming from. I might have had the same opinion, but Carter Mason fought so hard to get that belt.
If he fought so hard to get the belt, why didn't he defend it?
The commissioners didn't want to quite take it away from him. So instead they made it basically a number one contenders type matchup.
Well, you know what? Then why not make every title match two out of three falls?
Well, there wouldn't be any question. Whoever gets pinned twice in this contest, 2 out of 3 falls, there wouldn't be any question who the better man really was. One wouldn't say, "Oh, it's a fluke. You got me once, you can't get me twice." Nope, I got you twice.
I didn't see it, but I heard the passion in H.C. Loke's voice the night of our last show, continuing the tradition, when he won, when he received the championship title. I heard that passion. That, to me, was his victory for the title.
Yeah, the man he said 9 months ago, by the end of 2019, I'm going to be heavyweight champion. And he's right on the right path.
From that point, he hasn't been defeated at all.
But you know what? They made it very, very clear that it was the interim title at the same time. So this is H.C. Loke's chance to make this a no-doubter. And right now, he's in firm control over Carter Mason. Carter Mason took a drop kick to the back of the head, and I don't think he knows where he is.
Since Loke's return, he'd only been pinned twice. That's his first 2 matches back after the time he spent away from Upstate Pro Wrestling. I can't remember which one was order, but the 2 men that beat him was Colin Delaney and Sean Carr. Ever since those losses, he stated he's going to be the champion, and he's won ever since, and he got his way to this matchup, 2 out of 3 falls against Carter Mason. With the UPW Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Suplex here, just holding Carter Mason.
Loke can do this forever.
Oh,
decides to bring him down.
That is a devastating move right there.
The blood rushing to the head from the lift. It's a painful maneuver. It can cause disorientation, dizziness.
Oh.
The human body isn't meant to be in that direction.
2 out of 3 falls. This match is going to be all about endurance.
Very much so. The advantage of the first fall is so important. The sense of having, if you can win that first fall, you essentially have, a freebie to go and do what you need to try to secure the victory for the third. Though I would say that
Carter Mason knocking H.C. Loke off the apron to the floor.
Oh, Carter Mason flying, boys.
That is not the type of move that I would recommend for this 2 out of 3 falls match. That's the type of move that can damage Carter Mason just as much as it can damage the King of the North, the King of New York, H.C. Loke.
That's not 1 second, guys. I got to go check out one of my cameras. I'll be right back.
But you know what, though? That just shows you how much Carter Mason wants this matchup.
There's a difference between passion and stupidity. There's a need to keep your. There's a need to know what match you're in and to use the correct strategy for that match. That is what true dedication is, and that's the dedication that H.C. Loke has shown.
What a showdown clothesline by H.C. Loke. 1, 2. Oh, he's got the first bout. H.C. Loke is up 1-0.
This is incredibly useful for H.C. Loke. I could see this going. I could even see this going 2-0. I could see a shutout.
Very well. I mean, Carter Mason right now is getting up really slowly right now. I don't think he knows where he is.
I think he may think he's back in the dub with how he's looking.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, H.E. Loke throwing Carter Mason outside of the ring. This is where H.E. Loke is so dangerous. H.E. Loke with Carter Mason outside of the ring. He's choking him. He's choking him against a railing.
He's not really caring as much about a disqualification from something like that. He has a free fall. He can supply as much damage as he wants, knowing that if he can secure the pinfall afterwards, he can become the champion.
But this is where he can be lackadaisical as well, because if Carter Mason can tie this up,
very true.
Then it's go for broke at that point.
It's very true.
Backdrop onto the floor goes H.C. Loke. Right now, both men on the ground.
Score currently 1-0, H.C. Loke.
Sorry about that, guys.
David, I don't know if you missed his 1-0, H.C. Loke.
Yeah, I happen to actually just able to catch that.
Oh, knee to the lower extremities. H.C. Loke. Oh my goodness! Suplex right on the apron. As we all know, the hardest part of the ring.
They say that so much. It's until you've set up a ring, you have no appreciation for what that means. The ring is composed of these heavy crossbars, and the heaviest, the main bases are for those sides of the ring. We put on longer beams that are circles and squares to go across the middle, but those can have a little bit of bend to them. It still hurts. 100% will still hurt.
It still hurts,
but it is so much more impactful on those sides because they aren't supposed to bend. They don't go across. There's steel beneath them supporting them.
What a drop kick by H.C. Loke over the cover. One,
One-legged
two.
calf kick from H.C. Loke.
Oh my goodness.
The ability of the man. He's been in business over 20 years, going strong. And he's been not wasting any time going for pinfall, going for submission, going for pinfall, not wasting any time.
He knows he's just 1 3 count or 1 tap out away from being confirmed, as I would say, as the true champion, being recognized.
Maybe the
as the true
strategy
champion.
too, knowing that Carter Mason's almost half the age of H.C. Loke. H.C. Loke knows how far he can go 100%. What his stamina is, he knows that Carter Mason can seem to go forever, and he's so quick.
What a neck breaker by Carter Mason.
Loke's strategy has to be make those quick pinfalls. Keep that kid grounded, because the longer the match goes, I'll have to say it favors Carter Mason.
But you know what, though? H.C. Loke is one of those veterans that is very methodical.
Yes.
There's no wasted motion.
No.
There is. He's very tactical.
Carter Mason's going to have to capitalize on a mistake that Loke makes.
And good luck.
If Loke makes a mistake.
I was just going to say,
we
good
don't
luck
see
with
him
that.
do it very often, if not ever. So, using the referee, how smart is that? Spinning Carter Mason around with the foot,
and
laying it in the hands of the ref and laying him out.
And the referee was a little slow on that count, by the way. He sat there and stared at H.C. Loke as he was covering Carter
He was in
Mason.
shock that he just got used to deliver a move.
Well, that's probably cost H.C. Loke the championship right there.
The fans behind Carter Mason here chanting his name to get him fired up here. Series of kicks. Loke is down. Go for the cover.
He's got him.
Oh my!
Tied 1-1. Oh,
they're tied up. This next fall wins it.
Is Carter Mason. Currently, our champs are tied 1-1 for the UPW Heavyweight Championship belt. Next fall will determine your winner and UPW Heavyweight Champion.
we were waiting for H.C. Loke to make a mistake. There it was.
He made one. I don't think he can make a second one. I don't think he will make a second one here.
Well, here we go. This is for all of it.
I can't believe we've gone through 2 falls already, guys. Like, that's just how important it is to these individuals.
Both men are decimated personally and physically. They are.
Coming and needed a jump to H.C. Loke. Carter Mason taking an opening and take it.
Oh, what a knee by Carter Mason.
Oh wow! I thought it was over.
It could have been.
You know, and you're starting to see the tide turn right now.
It is with the pick up the fall is definitely the factor of momentum going into that final.
We're at the
final
point
decision.
of stamina right now. Who's got?
You know, there's. Here come the kicks. Here come the kicks by Carter Mason.
H.C. Lowe seems to be trying to fight him off here. Caught the foot, excuse me, the foot.
He is from Canada.
That's what happens when you put us three together. Back out with H.C. Lowe. Beautiful snap there. That low clothesline we've known very well.
Oh my
wow.
God! Oh.
Has anyone kicked out of that ever?
You know what? When you're going for a championship, you know things happen.
What is Luke going for?
What does Luke got to think now?
It's like a reverse Boston Crab in a way.
Reverse Texas Cloverleaf.
At this point, this is at the end of so much punishment, especially to that back, to those legs from that shot on the apron. You have to imagine that the body of Carter Mason is in agony.
Carter Mason just makes it to the bottom rope. Saved the championship right there.
He was shaking it as well, as if he's like, I had the rope. Let go, let go.
The ref has been slow. I mean, he's just... Oh, now he's getting in the face of H.C. Lowe.
Oh, Cass, be careful not get disqualified here. Oh, cost him a
a couple of kicks by Carter Mason. Oh, right in the chin. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
A hair.
You said before that you saw the closest pinfall you've ever seen this week.
Yeah.
We may just have 1 and 2 in the same show.
Oh, my
same
God.
night. I cannot believe this.
Oh, my God. Right now, both competitors are just worn down. But I will say this: this is starting. Oh, there's a referee again, getting in the way. He's pulling Carter Mason off of H.C. Lowe.
But your Mason charges in.
Oh, the ref got in the way. Again, the referee gets in the way.
The crowd is...
Oh! No!
This may be it, guys.
Oh, Carter Mason is kicked out.
Oh, my God. I've seen anybody kick out of that clothesline.
My God. My God.
This is unbelievable.
I just can't think of it right now.
H.C. Lowe has got to be incensed. You see the hands on his head. He doesn't know what to think right now.
And once again, the bleachers are going crazy.
Who wouldn't? Anyone seeing this match is going crazy. I'm going crazy and I can't even see it.
Crucifix. 1, 2.
Oh! Once again, H.C. Lowe able to kick out. Caught the boot from Carter Mason.
Another clothesline.
Followed by a short clothesline.
This could be it. 1, 2. We got a new champion.
Wow, H.C. Lowe.
New champion.
The King of the North has been dethroned, and the King of New York rises.
Now, upstate.
Oh my goodness.
What a match.
H.C. Lowe, the King of New York, said 9 months ago, I'm going to be UPW Heavyweight Champion before the end of the year. Guys, 2.5 months to the end of the year, and H.C. Lowe did exactly what he said he's going to do.
The King of New York and the King of UPW.
I don't know. I'm kind of speechless right now. I mean, well, you have to give it up to Carter Mason. He fought as hard as he possibly could. But like we said before, H.C. Loke is stone cold pitbull and just so methodical in what he does, and fought tooth and nail to become the unified and undisputed Upstate Pro Wrestling UPW heavyweight champion.
If you like him or not, you have to respect what he's done in this business. I respect what he can do in that
wait a
ring.
minute. Wait a minute here.
Offering the handshake to Carter Mason.
Do you?
At this point, I'd shake his hand. Both of these men have earned so much respect.
You know what?
From me and from each other.
So great to see, guys.
You know what? Right there, as much of a pitbull as H.C. Loke is, he recognizes the talent and the achievements that young man has accomplished over a short period of time.
Absolutely.
Welcome back, UPW Universe. RJ here with the undisputed heavyweight champion, H.C. Loke. RJ, I hate to cut you off already, but that is the heavyweight champion of the world. Okay, we made that clear last month. This company's been around too long. This belts have been defended in too many countries to not deserve that accolade, that honor of being called a world heavyweight champion. And tonight, in Rochester, New York, in the Dome Arena, I went to war with Carter Mason, and I will tell you right now, I ain't no babyface. I've told you that before. But that kid is as good as anybody I've ever seen, and I beat him 1, 2, 3 to become your UPW heavyweight champion of the world, brother. You got a question for me? We saw the handshake in the middle of the ring. Yeah. You guys have been going back and forth on social media all week. Yeah. Got a lot of respect between the both of you. I see that. But, going forward, the question everybody's going to start asking is, how much gas is left in the tank? Well, let me start with your first question first, okay? Your first point you made. That handshake, that was well deserved by Carter Mason, okay? He's been on the grind for a long time. Not as long as me, but not many people have, okay? My beef in this industry is not with a young man who does what he's supposed to do and pays his dues and earns his stripes in this business. My beef is with the fans that can't tell the difference. Like I told you before, I've been here for 24 years waiting for this bullshit to happen. And now I earned it. Now on to your next question of how much gas is left in the tank. It's a full tank, RJ. I pointed out that I am 44 years old and I'm proud of it. I pointed out that Dustin, by God, Runnels, a friend and hero of mine, is 50. And have you seen a better match out of anybody than we got out of him a few months ago? No. I am in the best shape of my life and I'm ready to go. I point out that I'm not as young as these other guys, not because I don't have gas left in the tank, RJ. It's because they don't have enough miles on the road to keep up. I am your UPW World Heavyweight Champion, and I will be until I decide there's no more left in the tank. Until I decide I don't want to travel down this road anymore. And RJ, I've been traveling it for almost a quarter of a century. You think I'm going to stop now? Yeah, that's right. Well, fans, you may not like it, but you better get used to it. You're heavyweight champion of the world.
Member of the Bile Society.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the song of the Rock City Warriors.
Oh no!
Mill.
No! Game plan change dramatic right now. Oh!
A fisherman's neck breaker. That's
what
it.
Man, got him.
That was it.
And here comes Jensen.
Another member.
going down. What?
Ladies and gentlemen! I wonder if he's having second thoughts right about now.
Jensen.
If you have
to the
a
ropes.
chance to win, you should take it.
Black hole slam from the big man, Dick Justice, going to the cover. He's got it.
How he did it, you know.
Here's Rhythm and Booze.
If you
Rhythm
have
and
a chance
Booze.
to win, if you have a chance to win, you gotta take. Oh!
Rhythm and Booze is attacking Dick Justice.
Process! That's
Process
the
makes the
process!
save.
They're coming in!
The former UPW Tag Team Champions out for revenge. It's the newly crowned champs, Rhythm and Booze. Johnny Cleveland knocked out the apron. Yeah! Processing out of here. Oh! Never seen that one before. New tag team champions. Again! As Rob D. He attempts to swing chair here in a street fight. Medic propping goes to the top here. Here we got members of Fire Society, Hellcat, Jeremy Jensen, trying to make the
Jeremy
same
Jensen.
Fire Society member.
And this was his mistake.
Oh no!
He goes down!
And the pedigree.
Double underhook pile driver.
Once again, they come into a factor in this contest. And Scooper here. Oh, and knocked out. If I ever seen one. Sliding down. He's got
Tag titles?
He's got him.
He's got the tag titles.
Really wants to hit off with it. Referee snagged it from him.
Everything's broken down at this point. Cody Love with the tag title. Oh, wow!
Turned it on him. He totally turned it on him. Love going with the cover. You know what? Wow! After
Maddox turned him up. Jensen has it.
Oh no!
No. Oh!
That's got him. Oh wow! Crashing down.
Members of Vile
Like
Society.
I called earlier.
Here we go.
They're still here. They can do what they want now.
Wait a minute. Who's the process?
Process. The camera's coming!
Oh, Rhythm and Booze. Now what are they doing here? Oh, they're going after
They
the
want to into the
process.
process.
You have got to be kidding me. Oh, what a spear! Oh, it's high dive! Oh, man. No. Oh, oh boy.
You know what? Let's do this. September 14th, Henrietta, New York. Wrestival 2019. 5-on-5 in War Games.
Oh, my God.
An absolute bombshell.
You have got to be kidding me.
War Games.
Representing Team Vital Society, weighing in at 210 pounds, he is the
Guys, here we go with the main event for Wrestival.
And you know what? This match is going to change lives. It's going to change a lot of people's trajectory in this business.
This match may very well end wrestling careers here tonight.
Anytime you bring a cage into any situation, your career changes. Either you don't wrestle again, or you may still wrestle for the future, but you will not be the same.
It's not only just a steel cage. This is War Games, meaning you can bring a weapon or weapons of your choosing. Not only do you have the steel cage to grind and tear the flesh off your opponent, you have weapons as well to do the same thing.
There's Jeremy Jensen. He's ready.
Almost take out the referee there with his jump from the top rope. That would have been good.
What a job for the referee in this match. Yeah, good Lord.
I would not want to be inside that cage.
Coconut Jones, just making his return last month, and continuing the tradition, coming to the aid of what would become Team Matic.
Well, I'll tell you what, you talk about a guy who's been around the block with not only UPW, but everywhere. What an addition to a Team Matic.
Coconut Jones making his return just 1 month ago and continues tradition. Now in his first match since his return.
And showing himself as the leader of this team. That's a very important tradition. That's a very important position. There's a lot of stamina required for both of these teams, and it was a very important decision. I don't agree with all the decisions maybe made by Team Matic, but this is one that I can definitely agree on. There's a big advantage in picking Coconut Jones for this spot.
Picking him to be first and have to make it all the way through the end. That's a lot of confidence from Matic. Definitely has it, Coconut Jones, to put him in that position.
Hey, you have to also remember it's a decision that Matic made without putting personal bias into it. You remember how many times Jeremy Jensen has messed with him or done something, and this is really him taking a step back, saying, "Okay, I don't want him one-on-one just yet. I can do the smart decision, and I can let Coconut Jones go in there first."
Swing. Well, huge clothesline from Jones, and another. Not wasting any time here. Needed a midsection, taking Jones down for now.
If you're Coconut Jones and your first match back in the UPW is a War Games cage match, are you kidding me?
It's
Jensen colliding with the steel cage once again.
It's just it's a tough match too, even coming from that. But maybe there's a factor of he hasn't been here for a while. He's very fresh. He's very. He maybe doesn't have the same type of punishment, so he's ready and more able to do it.
Face first.
It seemed to be like, it looked like it might have been an attempt for a hip toss. Instead, Coconut Jones tripped slightly, but it was more of a collision because Jensen ended up going head first into the cage. A lot of momentum behind him. Huge suplex from Jones.
Right now, Jeremy Jensen's getting bounced around like as if he were in the bounce house right now.
Now, there isn't a pinfall until all members of each team are in the ring. So at this point, it's just a beat down for whoever gets hell kicked out of him. Now it's going to be a 2-on-1 situation.
The cavalry's coming for Jensen. It is just what he needed at this point to really take it to Jones here. Now he can utilize the 2-on-1 advantage.
And look who and look who's on the outside of the ring right now, Johnny Kayfabe.
Of course.
I can smell it. I thought this was a dry arena.
He's not in the match per se, but he's going to make himself known. He's going to do whatever he can to help out his team.
And right now, 2-on-1 situation.
That's the theme of these War Games matches. You have to remember that it goes back to the way days of the Four Horsemen and getting these opponents in these 2-on-1 or these 3-on-2 advantages where you can really use your strategies against them. It's
Uh-oh, here we go. Who's coming out? One half of the process, TC Cooper.
Evening the odds.
Now, fans, if you have not been watching Upstate Pro Wrestling, which you should have been, so shame on you. But if this is new to you, if you're not familiar with the rivalry between these individuals, we'll explain it for you. Maddock used to be, Young Lion of the West Maddock, used to be one of the superior members of Vile Society, along with Jeremy Jensen and Hellcat. There was some speculation of problems between Vile Society members for a few months, and finally coming down to Vile Society losing the tag team championships to the Process.
It was in a six-man tag match with the Process, with the help of Dick Justice, finally defeating the Vile Society as a whole. It was then that the Process moved on to face their next contenders in Rhythm and Booze.
Representing Team Vile Society, Hellcat.
They turned on Maddock.
And here we go. Here's the leader of the Vile Society, Hellcat.
They brought in a member named Ghost, who's formerly known as Rob D. We did not expect him to do a turn, but he absolutely did just that. Went to Vile Society as a fourth member, and Maddock was outnumbered for a while. Process finally came to the aid of Maddock after believing maybe we can trust this guy after months of, we all know what went on. But yeah, now we're down to the boiling point, guys. This is it.
Up against that unforgiving steel.
It has been a battle, and now they're doing a war in a steel cage. War games.
Maddock has inspired those around him to fight for him for many cases. And I have to wonder, why isn't he out here himself? Why isn't he taking a more early position? Why isn't Maddock, maybe Maddock is hiding away a little bit.
Coconut Jones slow to get up.
Are you serious? You are blind.
Justice is going to be served here, guys.
I don't know about this decision.
Dick Justice is here.
As much as I love Dick Justice, I love Dick so much, I have to question this decision. Dick Justice is a great anchor for a War Games team. I don't think that he should come in this early.
Dick Justice wearing a pantyhose over his head, suspenders.
Hey, whatever works.
I guess I'm not going to judge him for it, although it's
he's being judged
for it.
He's being judged right now. Is that the Tennessee Strangler getting? Well, his face is going to be a pizza by the time it's done here.
Ramming Frank the Tank's face into the steel cage.
Frank the Tank. I'm sorry.
No, guys.
When the steel hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's not good.
That's
not good.
Oh my goodness.
Where do we find this guy? But anyway, this is a steel cage, guys, so if you are squeamish, if you do not like the sight of blood, you may want to look away when you see it, because the steel cage is known to tear flesh. It's known to break bones. If we see any blood, it's not going to be a surprise.
It's been known to change careers at this point.
End careers.
Representing Team Vile Society,
Ghost enters the squared circle, formerly known as Rob D.
We have to remember he had made an attack on Maddock earlier in this show. He was doing some giveaways for the Wrestival, and Maddock attempted to maybe get an advantage himself. Rob D was smart enough to turn that around against him.
And now, and that's pretty key. What is the health situation of Maddock at this point from that attack earlier this evening?
As much as I'm digging into it, the decisions he's made, I personally have a lot of problems with some of the decisions he's made. Maybe that could be part of what he's doing. He's trying to save himself, his own energy, putting maybe not putting his team at risk for him going down with aggravated injury.
Well, you know what? That's why he's last.
Well, he could be last. There's also Cody Love.
Well, got another entrant.
Representing Team Maddock, Cody Love.
And here's the man himself.
That is a smart move. I don't know if they had anything to do with it, but it's a smart move to have Maddock last.
The second half of the Process, Cody Love. Jensen once again ran headfirst into the steel cage.
Full of energy, but I have to question very much.
Whoa.
This is the process's
Cody Love going to the top of the cage.
No way. No!
This is so dangerous, guys.
No way! No way! Cody Love!
He's about to fly! Your career in front of you! Oh, cross body from the top of the steel cage!
Love is dead! Love is dead!
Cody Love from the top of the cage. Wow. Cody Love, Superman-esque off the top of the cage.
He came out planning to go for it all, and he did exactly that.
You know what?
Went straight for the high risk.
And unlike, normally I would say you have nothing to lose, but he is a tag team champion. You can't. I mean, you're risking permanent injury.
They have contenders waiting for them in the McLeods. They can't handle the serious injury that comes from this fight that is War Games. I love the process. They're great wrestlers. They are not great fighters. We mentioned before. This all sprung off when Matt.
Representing Team Biosociety, Buddy down the
As Cody was on the top of that cage, guys, I was so afraid he was going to fall to the floor. And if he done so, there are mats down there. There are mats. They would have no protection for a man falling from that height.
You know what? That would be the end of his career, the end of his life. The end of his life, possibly.
Yes. You know what? I can sum it up like this. When you're 19, 20 years old, you're young and dumb.
Young, dumb, and fearless.
He's fearless, yeah.
You know what? He did what he accomplished to do. He took out a lot of the members of the other team. Now taking a beating.
He's taking his beating. He was told to be in this match by Matic. Matic, I feel, has misled the process. And now he comes now.
I think the process are in there to fight against Modern Society. They are tired of the tactics they use. I've put it many, many times. Yep. I've referred to the Bio Society as the cancer here in State Pro Wrestling.
They may be trying to, get even with them, but you have to remember that the process, they had 3 chances against the Bio Society, and 2 of those first times they lost because they couldn't handle the fight that the Bio Society wants to bring. This is a similar fight.
The Bio Society did everything they could and cheated using the book. And they wrote the book at breaking every rule.
And Matic going right after Jeremy Jensen.
I'm
now with Ghost. Wow.
We're
over cover. He's got him.
Ghost is eliminated.
Ghost is gone.
All 10 members are in the ring, are able to follow up with eliminations now. It's now
4 on 5.
5 on 4.
5 on 4, whatever.
Well, we never stated that all members were inside the ring, so that's what I was trying to get to. They keep cutting me off.
Cody Love wearing out that kendo stick. Or lightsaber.
Process beating the hell out of Buddy Delmar, Texas Strangler.
Buddy is an advantage that they have. They haven't had a cage separating them from Johnny Kayfabe. They've been dealing with rhythm and booze for quite a long time now, and this I'll admit, this is a bit of catharsis for them.
There we go. Oh!
Cody Love was just a lawn dart going right.
Not a lawn dart.
Such a big risky
a love
move.
dart.
When they're able to succeed with that move, it's such an impact on our opponent. Will be more fatal if they miss it.
Absolutely.
Definitely a high risk maneuver.
I'm worried for the process, not just because of the champions. They're good kids, and I feel like they're being misled. And you know what? I don't blame them for being misled.
Have you been trying to talk to them for you to manage them?
I have been, but I think that if I was their manager, they wouldn't be.
Where are you going to guide them? You can't
I would have guided them out of this cage.
You can't see 5 feet ahead of you. Where are you going to lead them?
I want to lead them out
we got another elimination.
Down a dark
We got another elimination.
What exactly? This is. I'm glad he's out of it now, but he's the first member of Team Mac to be eliminated. That is a factor of his youth, his level of resilience that hasn't developed yet.
Well, we now have a 4-on-4 situation as Cody Love was pinned.
I totally missed that from all his blabbering he was doing.
Right now, Jeremy Jensen taking a pounding from TC Cooper in the corner. Coconut Jones laying waste to Jeremy Jensen, it looks like. Then Dick Justice is like just doing work over there in the corner.
He is getting that work done. He was the main factor in all this catalysting off of the 6-man match of the process and Dick Justice against
brutal
Wild
DDT
Side.
to Coconut Jones, who's now eliminated.
Coconut Jones has been eliminated.
That's 2 down for Team Matic. That's 2 in a row. Could this be maybe a sign of the come that the Vile Society is gaining back this advantage they want?
Well, now we're talking about a 4-on-3 situation right now.
This is paramount. It's tantamount it's all amounts for Team Matic to get a pinfall as soon as possible to even this back up. You do not want the Vile Society to have this advantage this late in the match. This is on a neck and build and snowball out of control.
TC Cooper. Get the heart attack. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. We're talking about 4-on-2. Matic and Dick Justice.
Both members of Process are out. Coconut Jones is out.
Rhythm and Booze doing the dirty deeds.
So we're down to Matic and Dick Justice against Vile Society, and
this
both
could
members
get
of the
very
Booze.
ugly very soon.
Rhythm and Booze really taking charge of this whole War Games right now.
And you have to imagine, what is that now?
Wait a minute, that's Caitlyn going in the ring.
Caitlin's not part of this match.
Whoa, jumping on the back of Matic. What the heck is that?
So guys, her name is Adriana Fury, according to my notes here.
Adriana, taking a
snapmare from the back of Matic.
I thought with Jeremy Jensen being eliminated, this was moving to 3-on-2, but it seems that the advantage still seems to be in the Vile Society.
Matic with Adriana. Oh, is that Hellcat?
Adriana Fury accidentally taken out by Hellcat as Matic moved out of the way just
Adriana
in time.
function at the junction.
Wait a minute, 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Adriana Fury trying to make her way outside the cage.
The referee needs to establish some order in this. I know it's War Games, but there's something that needs to be done.
Dick Justice scooping up Frank the Tank. Working on the knee. Justice calling for a figure 4.
This will be the biggest figure 4 in the history of figure 4s.
Maybe a figure 5 or 6.
Oh my goodness. Wait, that's a spinning toe hold he's got there. Oh, he tapped. He tapped.
What do we have left in this match right now? We have
Dick Justice and Matic, and Hellcat and Buddy Delmar still in the contest. So
Buddy Delmar. Hey.
Down to 2-2.
I have to imagine that with what Rhythm and Booze has been doing for the health of the Vile Society, this is probably a big step for them. This is something that has probably been a big show for them. That can, if they can give them this victory, that's another step down up the ladder. I'd have to imagine.
Wait a minute! Johnny Kayfabe going in the ring.
Of course, we knew it was going to happen eventually.
Get him out of the ring.
Who's controlling that door to the cage?
Well, obviously he was.
Wait
a minute!
Bring out the powder. The eyes of Buddy Delmar. Texas Strangler's blind right now. We got another JJ in the ring.
He's stealing my thing.
Dick Justice, bring him down. Delmar's been eliminated.
They say that Justice is blind, but Buddy Delmar was the real blind one there.
We now have 2-on-1. Dick Justice and Matic.
Oh my!
And this is what Matic has been waiting for all this time. Getting that him and Justice going against Matic. Hellcat finally getting justice brought to him.
Come on, Johnny. Meet in the cage, face first. And once again, which, let's be honest, guys, he deserves it.
I'm not saying anything.
Big right hand from Justice.
Johnny Kayfabe tasted that. Oh my goodness. Yep. This is what Matic has wanted since that night that Vile Society turned on him.
Headbutt to the midsection, possibly groin area of Justice. I'm not too positive there from my view here.
Dick Justice felt it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Here's Matic.
Speaking of felt it, where's
Face to
Joey
face.
Ryan?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute here.
No.
Wait a minute here.
No.
No, come on now. Dick Justice to what? Wait, you can't. There's no way.
No.
This has got to be a trick on Maddox's part, right?
No way.
Justice saying, hit me right here. Block the punch. Here's right hand. Maddox comes off. Oh! Boom! Set up Hellcat. Made him vulnerable.
There it is.
Takes the win.
Team Matic wins it.
An amazing, incredible match.
Wow, guys.
Incredible.
That's our main event for War Games. This was Wrestival. Wow,
an amazing card.
And you see the American flag flying in the background.
Absolutely.
Dick Justice came through. I'll tell you what, the MVP for this match for me is Dick Justice.
I'll say it this way, justice has been served.
Wow, what an event. What an event. From the King of Dong style to
the King of New York.
To the King of New York. To Dick Justice with the American flag.
Guys, we've seen new champions tonight. We've seen a dog flip. We've seen faces smash up against steel cages. We've seen trickery. We've seen overcoming the odds and getting the win and finally winning the war here at Wrestival.
And you know
what a night. Thank you, fans, for watching. Thank you guys for joining me once again. We want to wish you a great night and enjoy the show. Enjoy the future shows of Upstate Pro Wrestling. You guys need to say anything else before we close it out?
Good night, all.
We said way too much of the word dong this evening.
All right, guys, that is it for UPW's Wrestival. You have a good night. Stay safe and watch more professional wrestling.
Contact Elbow to Jaw Video Productions for any of your video needs. From weddings to pro wrestling. Contact Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions at Elbow to the Jaw Video Productions at Facebook.com or call 315-576-3577. That's 315-576-3577.